Hello, friends. Oh, come on. Where's the game? There we go. Hi. Hello. Happy, very belated Sunday. It is a little after 11 p.m. Pacific time here, which is not a normal stream start time for me. 11:12 in the p.m. to be specific. Yeah, very late start tonight because of some unforeseen circumstances. Sarah was at a show with some friends and had to change plans. Her plans for getting home fell through, so I had to go and pick her up, and that sort of developed just as I was about to start streaming around 9:30 p.m. Pacific time, which is the normal time that I would get rolling here. So all of that is to say, I appreciate your patience. Thank you so much for being patient, for waiting, and being understanding. I know you guys are unbelievably kind and supportive, and you know, it means a lot to me. So thanks for that. Normally I would not be starting quite this late. But hey, you know what? A stream night's a stream night. I didn't stream on Thursday because I was feeling under the weather, so I definitely wanted to make sure we got a stream in tonight because I'm feeling better, mostly. And I just didn't want to miss another one. So we're having a late start to the stream, but a stream nonetheless. Shout out to the Twitch gang. Hello, Twitch folks. I see you there. I see you. I perceive you. Shout out to the YouTube gang. I see a few folks over there. Good to see y'all. I'll do the certified first in a second. It's gonna be a little confusing though because there's some people here earlier waiting, and then I postponed it by an hour. So we're gonna have like 6 certified firsts on Twitch tonight. From then and from now. And also a big shout out to the YouTube VOD viewers and Twitch VOD viewers for that matter. If you're watching this in the future, thanks for joining us in the future. I hope you enjoy it. Just so you know, I'm going to be hanging out and chatting for a while. It's how we do things around here. This goes for everybody, whether you're watching live or on the VOD. But yeah, like the first hour, we hang out, we chat, we chill. I might be unboxing a keyboard tonight if you guys want. In fact, I'm going to start a poll over on Twitch shortly. My original plan was to unbox one of these keyboards I have here and to have you guys chat vote on which of these keyboards we should unbox. But because we're getting such a late start tonight, I think instead, well, I'll run a poll to see if you guys even want to unbox a keyboard tonight, if that's something you'd like to do here on the stream, or if you'd rather just hang out and play some Dave the Diver. So chat gets to decide. I would also run that poll on YouTube, but I'm not able to. So that poll is only going to be for Twitch viewers. But if you're on the YouTube chat and you want to have your say, you can also pop on over to Twitch chat and throw that vote in there. So we'll get that poll running in a second. And then if we all decide that we want to do a keyboard unboxing here tonight, I'll then have y'all vote on which of these 2 keyboards you want to do. There's 2 and they're pretty interesting looking. One's pretty premium, one is more budget oriented, but it looks like it could be incredible value. I'm really keen to see what they sound like, how they feel. So anyway, but if not tonight, it'll be another night. Artractive, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back for 21 months in that sub club. That's getting very close to that 2-year mark. Artractive says, hey friends, how's it going? It's going well, thank you. I had a good day actually, aside from, you know, this sort of having to postpone the stream at the last minute here. The day was good. We went to our local Pride Parade, which is always a blast, and it's followed up by like a market kind of thing with all sorts of vendors and music and food and stuff all you know, Pride celebrations. So that was really cool. I had a great time, met some friends. That's good. Beast, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome on in. And Attractive, by the way, thank you again for your kind support for another month. It means a lot. It means a lot. So thank you. Similarly, I see that Dylan resubbed with Prime for month number 5 earlier. Dylan, thank you for your very kind resub as well. Welcome back on into the sub club for month number 5. I hope you continue to enjoy your subscription benefits. I'm going to tap on this tater for both of you, for both Attractive and Dylan. Give you some tater taps. Alright, so who we got here? We've got... Okay, so this is getting a little confusing, like I said. In the YouTube chat, this is actually straightforward. In the YouTube chat, certified first goes to Octodoodle. Octodoodle, it's so good to see you, my guy. How are you doing? Octo says, on holiday in Wanaka, down south in New Zealand Alps, on a ski trip, no better place to watch some relaxing unboxing. Well, I'm hoping we do the unboxing tonight. Well, I mean, I don't want to, like, influence you all, but we will decide, I guess, if the unboxing is actually happening. It was the original plan. It could be that we just decide to hang out and play the game tonight, just because it's such a late start. But at some point, the unboxing will happen in the next few streams, I'm sure. Anyway, Octo, it's really good to see you. I know you've been super busy, but it's really great to have you on the stream. Have you been down there before? I feel like you've talked about going on a trip to this Wanaka before, in previous years. Sparrow86, certified second over on YouTube. Wonderful to see you at work at the moment. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in while you're at work. And Silvano Mastrolembo, congratulations on certified third in the YouTube chat. Great to have you with us here. The Twitch chat situation is a little trickier. I'm sorry, to go back into the chat, I have to kill the music for a second, because when I alt tab out of the game, the music stops, which is a real shame. Certified first tonight, like the very first of everyone, is Edboy Actual 101. Edboy Actual coming into the chat at 7:18 Pacific earlier this evening. That is like well and away certified first as far as I can tell. That means that Pearls coming in certified second in the Twitch chat tonight, and Nevi certified third. Sargon, I'm not sure if you're here right now, Sargon. I know you were here earlier, but Sargon, I know you wanted that third, but Ed Boy came in so early and sniped that first spot. So Sargon, you're certified fourth tonight, certified fourth. But if we're going by the actual, like, who was here for the start of this very late stream, not the people who were here in anticipation of the normal earlier stream start time, if we're going by who came for the very late stream, certified first goes to Kelpie, with certified second going to Charbone, and certified third going to Supa Andretti. So there you go. There you go. Hey, Sargon's here. Excellent. I'm glad you're still with us, Sargon. Certified fourth to you. Thank you for the rain. Who was it that called that downpour? Tick Spring. Thank you for the downpour. Alright. I think we can get some Dave the Diver vibes going again here. Also in the Twitch chat, I see a Gracie. Gracie, fantastic to see you as always. Shout out to Gracie, one of our awesome long-time members of this community. A valiant moderator, protecting us from the hordes of trolls out there on the internet, and also an ASMR creator in her own right. She has some fantastic ASMR content on YouTube under Gracie B ASMR, so go check her out. Hit that sub, support an awesome member of this community and an awesome ASMR artist. Rango in the chat says, it's 2 a.m. here, falling asleep in my chair, can barely stay up. Rango, if you gotta sleep, go get some sleep. I'm very sorry about the late start tonight, but I'm glad that you managed to show up in the chat and at least say hi. I hope now you are sleeping soundly, drifting off to a blissful slumber. Oh, Sargon is here. I saw Sargon there. Yes, popping up earlier in the chat. I missed that earlier. Nova, welcome. Good to see you. Radical Franklin says, move from YouTube to Twitch. Now I'm fully integrated. Welcome to the Twitch side of the chat, Radical Franklin. You know, some people have a preference one way or the other. I will say Twitch is a little richer in terms of the audience engagement tools that it offers, such as the option to run a poll for y'all to weigh in on. So I'm going to do that right now. Let's start a poll, and I'll run it for the next little bit here, and we will decide together if we're going to we'll run it for 10 minutes. So we'll just let it run while I chat for the next little bit. The question is, shall we unbox a keyboard on this stream? And the choices are yes, exclamation mark, all caps, or no, sorry. Is yay, exclamation mark, all caps, or nay, exclamation mark, all caps. I'm not going to let y'all influence this with channel points or bits or anything. It's just going to be pure. It's going to be democracy in action. You'll have 10 minutes to vote on this. And again, this is only available to the Twitch chat. I'm sorry, YouTube friends. It's just the way it is. There is the poll. Go and exercise your democratic right now. Also, hanging out with us in the chat, Nevi has returned. Nevi, I'm glad that you are still here, despite the very late start. And Nakoma, hello, what is up to our favorite stream, Raccoon? Nakoma, another one of our valiant moderators, protecting us from the evils of the internet that plague the wider internet. If not for the brave actions of our heroic moderators, we would be beset upon all sides by rapscallions, ne'er-do-wells. Nicole requested that I check my blood sugar, and I do that because I have type 1 diabetes, so I have to keep an eye on my blood sugar. And you know, it's probably a good thing I did check, because it was doing okay, but now it's on its way down. Looks like it's going low, so I should probably grab myself some kind of candy to bump that up, so that I can continue streaming without passing out or something, you know. Lurid, hello, welcome, a computer person. Lurid, great to have you here. I'm 97. First of all, if that claim do be true, I mean, that's impressive that you are technologically literate enough to be hanging out with us here on Twitch at 97. I am dubious about the claim of your name, but that's okay. You don't have to divulge your secrets to me. Regardless, I appreciate you being here with us. I appreciate your subscription with Prime. Thank you for supporting this community, this channel, with that really kind Prime sub. That's definitely worth tapping on this here potato for sure. With that Prime sub, you get access to all our fun emotes, including our various potato-themed emotes, as well as ad-free viewing. So thank you for supporting, and I hope you enjoy your subscription benefits. Welcome to the Tater Tots, the Spud Buds. I'm 97. Charbone, this is a great game, isn't it? It's a good one. Attractive says, how could I not? You're my favorite streamer. That's in response to resubbing. Thank you, Attractive. It means a lot. There's lots of great streamers out there. There's lots of great streamers. Wait a second. It's not I'm 97. It's LM97. What is Twitch? Says LM97. I'm sorry, LM97. When it appears in my feed, there are no capitals, so it's really hard to tell L from I in the feed. Like capital I from an L. Alright, fine. You're not 97. Thorek, happy Sunday to you. Look at that, we're starting the stream right around the time you would normally arrive, Thorek. How about that? Rango, yeah, you might have been gifted a sub last stream. I am not sure. I cannot recall off the top of my head, but look at that. Got that beautiful Inigo with you again. Yartmis over on YouTube, what's up? What's up? Roshi Roar, hello. Thanks for joining us. Sadie Manx, good morning. I hope you're having a great day over in the UK so far. Sadie Manx. Also, Beast, thank you for joining us over here. Beast says, I've come here from YouTube but prefer Twitch streaming. Well then, thank you for joining us in the Twitch chat. Welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh. Yo, look who's here, y'all. Look who it is. This is what happens when I start a stream late. We get Freakty. Freaktival. Freakty, how are you? I know it took me forever to get to your message there. I'm sorry. But you know, you've been here enough in the past, you know, that I run like 10 minutes behind the chat. At least for the first while. Freakty, it is so nice to see you. Just wonderful. I'm pleased as punch. How are you, Freakty? It's been so long since we got to see you at a stream. Welcome on in, Freakty, welcome. Goated Vic, welcome. Great to see you too. Hey, Nakoma's like, yeah, Freakty, we haven't seen you forever. Yeah, it has been like approximately 1,000 years. Also, I appreciate that someone in the YouTube chat is just smashing away on that heart. The little, you know, that makes the emotes pop up. That's probably a weird way to put it, smashing away on that heart. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you are. Whoever you are. Evie says, I give my 3rd place trophy to Sargon because why not? That's so wholesome. Sargon, you are certified 3rd. Kindly. I think Sarah's blowing your nose if you wonder what that noise is in the background. Sargon, you are now certified 3rd. That is incredibly generous. I appreciate that, Evie. It's very kind. Goblini, $10 for Whimper Audio. Okay, so for starters, I don't even know exactly what that would entail. Like, I could imagine, but it's not something I've ever encountered before, so I don't even know if I could do it, even if I wanted to. But I do not want to. That is not what we do here. So, thank you for your offer, but I respectfully decline. I will not be whimpering. Thank you. Alright, where are we at here? Where are we at here? Freak T says heathens can be nice. Wait, did I say that the wider internet is heathens? It's true, heathens can be very nice. Many of my best friends are heathens. I should have used different terminology. How disrespectful of me. Naga, good to see you. Wait, I just realized I can bring the music back. Twitch is a pancake. Sometimes it feels like it. Nice Evan says, I've outed myself as an ancient relic. Freaky, I've missed you too. I'm sure it's not easy for you to be here now. I know it's a weird time of day for you, so, but it means a lot that you've dropped on in. I'm glad you were able to join us. Yeah, like in general, like we haven't seen you at the streams here, but I just haven't seen you, period, around on the interwebs for quite some time. I hope you're well. Everything's peachy in your newlywed life, says Freaky. It's pretty good. I can't complain. I got a nice ring. I've got a lovely wife. You know, so that's pretty good. Najmi Yun, thank you, Yun. Thank you for the follow. I'm sure I butchered your name. I'm sorry, but appreciate the follow. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, in the background. Just letting them rip. Pretty sure she was tooting her schnoz. Toyota Corolla, hey, it has been a hot minute. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Bolos, great to see you. I would like to draw all y'all's attention to the poll, which is still running on Twitch. You have another 30 seconds or so to vote on it. This will determine if we're going to unbox a keyboard tonight or not. Wow, okay. You know what? Never mind. It's unanimously in favor of yes so far. I thought it might be a close thing. So it really, I mean, you could come and vote on it, but I don't think it's going to make a big difference at this point. Even if you voted no, I'm sorry. I don't think it's going to change the outcome. Not at this point. But we shall see. There's still like maybe 20 seconds left. Maybe someone has a botnet. They just vote a whole bunch of no's all of a sudden. Oh, meeting at work. Okay, Freak D. Okay. We'll see you after the meeting. Have a good meeting. We'll try not to distract you. Yeah, lots of OGs showing up tonight. Nakoma. I love it. Nakoma says, I'm a heathen myself. It's cool. Okay. Okay. It's literally unanimous agreement. 100% of you want to unbox the keyboard tonight. So, okay, we will do that. We will do that. Once a heathen, always a heathen. Is that true, Nevi? Sure. We'll accept that as truth. Najmi Yana, hello again and welcome. Toyota Corolla, life's been good, crazy and busy. I feel you. I feel you. Sometimes it's just too many things you're trying to do and not nearly enough hours in the days or days in the week. I feel that. Nikoma says, I am now going to refer to me sneezing as tooting my schnoz. Maybe it'll catch on. Maybe it'll catch on. Yes, an unboxing it shall be, Naga. An unboxing it shall be. So the next question then is, which of these keyboards that I have here are we going to unbox? I have two that we can decide between. Technically I have more than two, but tonight we're just going to decide between two. Gotta keep the scope narrow. But it's going to be your guys' choice. Which of these two we're going to unbox. So, the Clickadees. That would be actually really good if I didn't already have a pet name for all y'all. Y'all tater tots, spud buds, whatever. Then Clickadees would be a very good one, I think. Hey, Attractive, thanks for bringing the rain back again. Roshi Roar. Yeah, I mean, happy spouses, happy. Roshi Roar said, happy wife, happy life. I think it's important that both people are happy, of course. Happy husband, happy. It doesn't rhyme though. Happy spouses, happy mouses. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, fine. I accept your turn of phrase, Roshi Roar. Sadie Mag says, I've only ever seen this game on your stream, so this music only ever reminds me of going to sleep. It's good music though, right? It's nice, it's mellow. I'm gonna keep the music going in the background while we unbox the keyboard just because I really enjoy it. I think it's great getting background music. Taha Iftkar, hello. Welcome. Thanks for joining us in the chat. I know you like them clicky clacks, Roshi Roar. I like them too. I like them too. Our tractor says, alright, just walk the dogs. Now I'm building a fire for tonight. Oh, that sounds so cozy. That sounds so cozy. Attractive, have you started your new job? I wasn't quite clear on when that, if or when that was scheduled to happen. LM97 says, it's so great to catch the start of a stream for the first time ever. I start work super early, 7 a.m. UK time. That is early. But I work from home, so the stream's timing could not be more perfect. Hey, wonderful. Well, hopefully we can help ease you into the day here. It's a nice, chill start to your day. Happy spouse, happy house. There you go. Toyota Corolla. You nailed it. You nailed it. I love it. Taha, if the car says you said it right, you're good. Hey, thank you. I always take a chance. I think most of the time I screw it up, but sometimes every once in a while, I manage to get it right. Bolos. You know, that's a different outlook on these things. It's a different take. But you know, who am I to judge others' experiences? Alright gang, I'm gonna throw on the poll for which keyboard we're gonna unbox here. And for that, I'm actually gonna just I'm gonna go to big Nick mode here. Oh, I'm gonna move that now, we'll just leave it for now. And I'll show you what we got. So for your consideration, and I'll put the poll up in a second, but first I'll show you what we've got, and then you're informed for the poll. Also, if when the poll is running, you want more info on either of these keyboards, !keyboard in the chat will get you a link for each keyboard where you can learn more about them. So the keyboards we have today were both sent in by Lemokey. I'm going with Lemokey. Lemokey? Like a lemon, maybe? No, I think it's Lemokey. I've not actually heard anyone say it out loud, but this is my first time checking out a product from Lemokey. But you probably know who manufactures these keyboards. Has anyone heard of Keychron? Keychron. Maybe you don't know if you're not into the mechanical keyboard space, but Keychron is a very popular, sort of like really solid mid-tier, excellent value, but really good quality keyboard manufacturer. They've made quite a name for themselves over the last few years by taking premium high-end features and build quality and making them affordable at sort of mid-range prices. And when I'm talking about mechanical keyboards, mid-range sort of means in that like $100 to $200 bracket typically, whereas sort of like sub $100 or even $50 is like budget, and then 200 and above I kind of consider moving into premium territory. That's just how I kind of break it out in my mind. But so anyway, Keychron has made quite a name for themselves by mainstreaming very premium enthusiast keyboard features at reasonable price points. Enter Lemokey. Lemokey is their new gaming sub-brand. So Lemokey is manufactured by Keychron, but it's aimed more at gamers rather than sort of the general mechanical keyboard crowd. And so some of them have slightly more gamery aesthetics, but others of them, like the P1 here, actually look a fair bit like their Keychron cousins. They're manufactured on the same assembly lines, same quality control and components and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really interested to see what these Lemokey keyboards bring to the table. So this is the Lemokey P1. The P1. You can see here, it's got a fun color scheme. It's kind of blue and yellow. This is their more premium offering right now. The P1 comes in at about $110 US, and it's full aluminum. It has hot swap sockets, full RGB, a gasket mount, so it's got that nice kind of soft typing feel. It's configurable with via QMK, which is basically a way of saying that it uses like an open source firmware and configurator, which means that it's not got like proprietary software, which is fantastic. Like it makes it much more accessible and maintainable as a platform. It's got all the premium materials, like I said, it's aluminum, it's heavy, all that kind of stuff. So this is what they are pitching as their high-end offering from Lemokey. All the bells and whistles. However, equally interesting to me is this. This is the Lemokey X5. This is a bit of a bigger layout. It's a 96% layout, which means we have the numpad and all that over here. It's like a full size, but a bit more compact. But this thing comes in at just $50. $50. So this is what I would consider a budget or even ultra budget offering from Lemokey. And the X5 does have some really interesting premium enthusiast features, making it into a keyboard that I've never seen at this price point before. It's got a gasket mount, which is, again, that it provides that nice flexy, bouncy kind of typing experience. It's got some foam dampening going on in there. It also is configurable with that open source firmware, so you can remap it and all that without having to rely on some janky proprietary software of questionable origins and safety, right? So I've never seen QMK support in a $50 keyboard. I've never seen a gasket mount in a $50 keyboard. You do sacrifice some other stuff though. It's a plastic keyboard, not full aluminum, for $50. You know, what can you expect? You do lose the hot swap sockets, so the switches are soldered in. You also lose the RGB backlighting. It just has a red backlight, so one color backlight, and a few other things. So, you know, it's about half the price of the other one we looked at, and it does bring some really interesting enthusiast grade features down to that price point, which I've never seen before. But it is a more budget oriented experience, and some corners are cut in other places in order to, you know, hit that price, a very appealing price point. So all that is to say, we have our choice between the Lemokey P1 and the Lemokey X5. We can unbox either of them tonight, and I'm going to leave it up to all of you to decide. So I'm going to start a poll right now, and y'all can let me know if you're interested in the more premium but more expensive P1 model with more features, or the more budget-oriented but still interesting because it seems like it offers some very compelling value X5. So I will go new poll. This is also going to run for 10 minutes. We'll let this go for a little bit here so y'all can have your say. Which keyboard should we unbox tonight? On stream. Your choices are the Lemokey P1, which is about $100, we'll say, or the Lemokey X5, which is about $50. And oops. All right. So those are our options. You'll have 10 minutes to vote on it. This is only available as a poll in the Twitch chat. Again, I don't think I can run that poll in the YouTube chat. So if you're in the YouTube chat and you would like to be able to contribute to that poll, hop on over to the Twitch chat and have your say. Again, democracy in action. Democracy. The choices are, and once again, the Lemokey P1 or the Lemokey X5. X5. Wait, does YouTube have polling? And says YouTube has polling. I also do not know how to do that. I see. Oh, hey, check it out. Wow, they actually do. I did not realize that. Okay, let me then run that on YouTube chat. That must be, I did not know that feature was available on YouTube. Okay. It looks like I can't set the time of poll, but we'll end the poll on YouTube at the same time the Twitch poll ends. Okay, Lemokey. Thank you for pointing that out, Anth. I did not know that was a thing. Lemokey P1 or Lemokey X5. 5 for about 50 bucks. Alright, there you go, YouTube. You can now be part of the poll. Thank you again for pointing that out, Anth. Eduardo, I'm sorry you cannot sleep. I hope we can help you out with some chill vibes around here. Some chill vibes. Also, Toyota Corolla, thanks for requesting that downpour. We've got definitely rainy vibes tonight, and I'm liking it. Lurid, oh my god, that freaking scamp appeared right in front of my face. Right in front of my face. Well aimed. Lurid says with housing prices now, it's more like happy spouse, happy one-bedroom apartment. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. And thank you whoever murdered that scamp. It needed to happen. Big Nick energy. That's right, Sargon. Taha, if the car says I have a huge chunk of text, it is a bit random, but I appreciate it if you could help me find an answer. Is it okay to ask? As long as it's, like, you know, a wholesome, comfortable thing to ask that's not going to make people feel weird or uncomfortable, and that's not against our community chat rules, which presumably you saw when you clicked into the chat, clicked OK, then sure. I can't promise that I will read the whole thing if it's really long or whatever, but it's hard for me to know without knowing more than that. But generally we try and keep the vibes chill. We try and stay respectful and friendly, and we try and shy away from controversial topics because we're about good vibes around here. So if you think it fits those, then go for it. And if it's inappropriate, one of the mods will delete it. And thank you for the follow, by the way. Bolo says, I don't keep up with the keyboard scene. I only buy Ducky. You know what? Some people are like that. They have a brand loyalty. They stick to it. That's okay. That's okay. But there are so many awesome keyboards out there. How could you stick to just one? Just one. There's lots of great options. I'm glad you like Big Nick LM97. It allows me to be more vain and be like, oh, my hair's looking weird. That's right, Toyota Corolla. The difference between make it rain and downpour is the length. The length of the rain time. Just to make it really clear what we're talking about. I don't know if Drake is here right now. Serial Warrior, you're not into Keychron? So my only experience with Keychron is I built my brother a keyboard, or he and I built it together. I want to say, was it 2 years ago now? I'm not actually sure. It's a little while ago anyway, and maybe it was just last year. Anyway, we built a board based on the Keychron Q5 Pro, and that's a nice board. I thought it was a really lovely, and we got the bare bones board, but like super heavy, solid aluminum. As far as I know, the thing works really well for him. You know, super flexy gasket mount if you're into that. Obviously, different people have different preferences, but Attractive, answering my question about the job, Attractive says, I start sometime within the next week. Yay. Also, one moment, I think I have to sneeze, and I do not want to do that on mic because that would be embarrassing. Pardon me. That is the allergies that have been dogging me on and off. Attractive says I start sometime within the next week. Since it's a government job, there's a lot of background info they process. Oh yes, I'm well aware. Working for the government here, it's like, man, sometimes the hiring process is painful. It can take like a month or more just to like do the HR stuff. Never mind like from the, well, anyway, it can be a lot. just says, I'm excited to start. Gonna need, again, a needle tomorrow because I've got to keep my VPD injections updated for the job. Fair enough. No, well, I hope that goes well. I hope it doesn't bring you down for under the weather or anything like that. Nicoma has requested a weather report. Wow, it's been a long time since we've had a weather report redeem. Nicoma would like a weather report on this week near Oshawa in Ontario, Canada. You want to know what? Close the pack. You'll be right near Lake Ontario. I can definitely give you that information in one moment, Nicoma. But first, I realize I did not go and get my sugar to make sure I did not go hypo, and whoops. That's something I need to fix. So I'm just gonna go grab my wine gums from over there. One moment, friends. One moment. Here, let me give you back the Day of the Diver music because it's good vibes. All right, 1 second. Alright, time to fix that blood glucose situation. Oh, hey, Freaky's back. Freaky says, I can't believe the only day I can attend next stream, my boss decides it's a wonderful idea to have meetings all morning. Freaky, no. No. That is sad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this has occurred. But you have showed up. You've said hi, so that's something. I hope that the meeting stops soon. That's right, this is Democracy Manifest, Sargon. Correct, correct. What is the difference between a 96% and a 100% keyboard, asks Naga? Really good question. So I'll just show you diagrammatically here. You can see here we have the numpad over here, but instead of having like the normal 6-key nav cluster right up here, we just have it's smooshed right up here. And then the arrow keys are kind of like cut into both the main section of the board over here and the numpad over here. So that functionality that would normally be in here, in those 6 little nav cluster keys, it might be on a secondary layer, either over here, or sometimes they go up here. Although it looks like this board has media keys by default. But yeah, so it's just a little more compact than a 100% board. But you still do get that numpad in there. Alright. Okay, we're in the dying seconds of this poll on Twitch, so it is a pretty close poll actually. Well, not that close, but it's closer than I expected. Interestingly, both YouTube and Twitch have very similar proportions between these two options. So, in fact, right now it is identical. Is the poll over yet? Not quite. Not quite. There it is. Poll has ended on Twitch, and now I'm going to end it on YouTube as well. Oh, YouTube changed a little bit, but still. The final results, friends, are on Twitch. 62% of people voted for the Lemokey P1. The P1. That's the more premium one. So that's about a 60-40 split. Over on YouTube, it was 58% in favor of the P1 and 41%, which doesn't quite add up, but anyway, in favor of the X5. So in both places, roughly a 60-40 split in favor of the P1, but that's closer than I thought it might be, actually. So we'll do the Lemokey X5 on a future stream, okay? We'll open this on another stream so we can check it out in another week or two or something like that. So look at that. I give you the illusion of choice. They're both gonna get unboxed on stream, but the one we're gonna do tonight was decided by all of you. It was decided by all of you. All right, sorry. Let me have a couple of these wine gums. So I'm gonna be chewing on some candy. If you don't like chewing sounds, maybe mute the stream for a minute. I'll give you a thumbs up when I'm done chewing. But I just, I have to bump up my blood glucose before I pass out. So it's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. All right. Wow, what are the chances I reached in and got 2 of the exact same wine gum? Austin, I'm glad that that voting worked. Thank you to everybody who participated in the vote, by the way. Roshi Roar asks, what is my go-to keyboard layout? So I have a lot of keyboards, but my 2 favorite layouts are 75%. I like the exploded 75%, which is a very popular layout, you know, amongst sort of enthusiast boards, or 96%. I really like 96%. So really both keyboards. You can't go wrong either way. This is an exploded 75% layout. I like it a lot. The 96% layout of the X5 I also like a lot. It really depends on if I want a numpad. And it just so happened that both the boards we're looking at tonight are layouts I enjoy. I mean, I have lots of other, I have 65%, I have like extended 65%, I have tankuless, I have full size, I have 60%. I have other weird stuff in between, but these 2 are my favorites. Eder Angel, this is in fact live. Yeah, we big chillin'. Real time. Sadie Banks says, my favorite keyboard sounds are the extreme thocks, like a keyboard crafted of solid marble. Well, I'm hoping this Lemokey P1 might have a bit of that vibe. It feels very heavy, so we'll find out. Flamboyant Pickles is currently here in Texas waiting for this hurricane to hit. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that there was a hurricane hitting Texas. What, is it predicted to be severe? This is my ignorance showing. Sorry, I gotta school. Music will be back in a second after I school. Serial Warrior said, I think it would be more interesting to see what an ultra budget looks like off of Keychron production lines in terms of QC. But hearing the Keychron super switches on the X5 is alluring. So both of these boards use Keychron's super switches. In fact, the Lemokey, this particular one, comes loaded with their super reds, but they also sent me some of their super banana switches, which is their super line is basically their workhorse switches, but they're factory lubed. So I'm curious to check those out. The reds and yellows, the bananas, both linear switches. The bananas a little heavier. Scamp really was blocking the view, Bolos. You're absolutely correct. Jagan said polling on 2 platforms sounds like a pain, though. Yeah, but we made it work. The outcomes agreed. Well, it could have been a lot more of a pain if they didn't. Yeah, I knew you meant on the P1 Serial Warrior, but the answer is they both use Keychron's super switches. Point blank scamped, right in the face. Scamped in the face. Tahivdkar, you're a realtor. Are you? That's cool. What are your thoughts about the current state of the real estate market? That's a very open-ended question. I don't know where you're a realtor. Wherever you are, What are your thoughts about real estate in your area? Evening, Neebsy. Good to see you. Yes, Sargon. That's right. We stay away from controversial topics like pineapple on pizza. We do not bring such evil into this chat. I'm a stalwart pineapple on pizza supporter. Y'all can don't at me. Don't at me. Oh, Serial Warrior. Sorry, I misunderstood. You're saying Keychron's fine. You were answering sarcastically that you'd never heard. Right. Well, some people maybe haven't heard of Keychron. I don't want to assume that everybody is up on their keyboard branding, you know. But anybody who spends time, you know, in any kind of keyboard community will have heard of Keychron. Or any level of enthusiasm for keyboards like that. Oh, wow. Okay. We just got slapped with some bot follows. Holy smokes, that's a lot of bot follows. Yeah, straight up follow botted. It's been a while since we've been follow botted. So I'm just going to turn off alerts for the moment. Just so that it doesn't go through like 100 bot follows. I find the best thing to do with follow botting is just ignore it. Just ignore it. However, I will not ignore Lonely Light. Yo, what is up, Lonely Light? Lonely Light out there with the 13-month resub. Lonely Light's not a bot, at least as far as I know. Or if Lonely Light is a bot, Lonely Light is an awesome bot. A very convincingly human bot. Lonely Light, is great to see you, my friend. Welcome on in. It's been way too long. How are you doing? It's all good. Life has a way of taking time without mercy. Real words. Real words. I hope you've all been well. I'm going to take a shower in just a minute, but I'll be here to hang for most of tonight. And then you'll be back in time for the keyboard unboxing and the beer, and then hopefully a little gaming after that as well. Really good to see you, Lonely Light. Thank you for the 13-month resub. Welcome back on in for another month. Great to have you here. Thank you for all the sneeze wishes. Neon Vortex, hello, welcome on in. Sorry it took me a minute to get to your message. I tend to run a little bit behind in the chat for the first while, but I'll be caught up soon. I hope that yes, you do not feel well, you know how it is sometimes when you get a vaccination for a couple days, sometimes you feel a little icky after. I hope that's not the case, Attractive. Neon Vortex, it's going really well. It's going really well. I'm just trying to get caught up on the chat, but nice to have you here. Oh, I meant to give a thumbs up when I was done with chewing the candy. If any of you have been muted this whole time, you've probably already figured out I'm not eating candy anymore, but thumbs up. It's safe to come back just in case you are still muted. They are not boozy, Bolos. They are not. They're just named after different kinds of booze, but they don't taste boozy. They don't actually have booze in them. Sargon says, by the way, Nick, remember a couple streams ago we were talking about wine gums? Yeah, these guys, right? You found one in Washington. They're called Gustav's Gumballies. So they do exist. That's a great name. I don't know. I'm amused by this name. Gustav's Gumballies. Oh my gosh, we got a raid. I'm so sorry. Okay. Miss Chloe and friends, welcome. Sorry, I probably didn't notice right away because I have alerts turned off right now because we just got follow botted. So we have like 100 bot follows that would be popping up one after the other if I had it on. So I turned it off for a little bit just to let those go through. And I'm sorry if you've been here for a few minutes and I didn't notice, but I think you just raided. I'm also reading back in the chat right now, so let me scroll up to where the raid hit. Miss Chloe and friends, welcome on in. How was your stream? What were you up to tonight? What were you up to tonight? Welcome on in, Raiders. Or I guess it's morning for you. This morning. What were you up to? Okay, it was only a few seconds. Good. I was worried. You've been waiting for a little bit. Chloe and friends, please make yourselves at home. It is fantastic to see you here. Please, all y'all, if you are not following Miss Chloe already, please go rectify that situation right now. It is terribly important for your own well-being, honestly. This scamp, I swear, appears in front of my face every single time it's summoned to this stream. How does this keep happening? It's supposed to be in a random place every time. But Miss Chloe is a delightful ASMR artist, super tingly streams here on Twitch, amazing roleplay content, and super tingly stuff over on YouTube as well. Go check her out in both places, and please consider following and subscribing as well. I'm sorry, Raiders. This is embarrassing. I don't know what to tell you about the scamps. It's just a thing that happens around here sometimes. You get used to it eventually. Chloe says stream was lovely. Thank you. Hope you're having a nice one. It's been a good one so far. I got started much later than usual, but it has been great so far. We're going to be unboxing a keyboard soon, so Raiders, if you just came on in and are interested, stick around. We're going to be unboxing this Lemokey P1 mechanical keyboard. Solid aluminum. It feels really nice. It feels heavy. We'll be doing that shortly. So please make yourselves at home. If this is your first time here, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Nick. I'm the ASMR nerd. You can call me Nick or Nerd. I will answer to either. Around these parts, we do nerdy ASMR. Oftentimes that's gaming. And I'm hoping we get to play some Dave the Diver a little bit later on. But first of all, we're going to be doing that keyboard unboxing in just a couple of minutes. And coming in with that raid, we had Overdose, welcome. Arzirpuli, welcome. Great to have you both in here. And anyone else that came on in, please make yourself comfortable. I'm just scrolling up a little bit to see what else I might have missed before that raid. Kelpie says, sir, I'm gonna need you to down some of those candies. You're stressing me out. Sorry, I did have a couple. I'll check my blood sugar in a little bit to make sure that it's doing okay. By the way, Chloe, you know how this works. If you got a raid and run, of course, please do so. Look after yourself. Get that food or snack or drink or whatever you gotta do. I think you're just starting your day, right? So I hope you have an awesome one. Broadcasts from Poor Farm, welcome on in. Broadcasts from Poor Farm says, hi Nick, hi chat, I hope all is well. Hunkered down on the Gulf Coast with Hurricane Beryl making its way on land now. Yeah, we were just talking to Flamboyant Pickle over in the YouTube chat. You're not the same person, are you? Flamboyant Pickle and Broadcasts from Poor Farm. You're not the same, are you? Sometimes that happens when I don't realize two different usernames are the same person on different platforms. Broadcast says, wind forecast seems worse than the actual rainfall, hoping for no power loss this time around. Of course. Flamboyant Pickle said current category 1, which is like 80-mile-an-hour winds. I mean, that sounds scary, but that's generally on the weaker side for a hurricane, is that right? We don't get hurricanes here, so I'm not as familiar with how they're classified or sort of what different classes of hurricane, what the impact might be. Regardless, I hope that everyone that is affected by this hurricane stays safe. I hope that everyone manages to get through A-OK with no property damage or danger to life and limb. I hope it is minimal impact for everyone. Also, Christian, what is up? Thank you for the 100 biddies. Christian, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for that super kind biddy rain. Flamboyant Pickle and Broadcasts are different people. Okay. happens. You're both from Texas and both facing down this hurricane. Nicoma. Okay, Nicoma, I'm going to give you your weather report right now. Nicoma says hunkering down, or going to sleep. Hopefully you get to the weather report before you drift off. Let's do it for Nicoma right now. Because Nicoma requested that weather report a while ago. Where in the heck? My dashboard has changed here. Normally I have sorry, 1 second. Just 1 second. I'm missing an icon I normally have on here. So instead, I'm gonna have to go all the way over here. Oh, you know why? It's because I switched my browsers. And so my layout's not saved, I guess. Rewards. And, no, not reward. What the frick? Channel points, there we go. And, where? Oh my god, this is embarrassing. Where are my... Please, someone let me see my requests queue. There we go. Okay. Holy smokies. Nicoma wanted to know the weather for Oshawa, Ontario. Let's do it. Oops. Okay. The forecast for Oshawa, Ontario is, come on, frickin' weathernetwork.com. Work for me. For the next 7 days, forecast for current forecast, not that that's what you want, but 18 degrees. This is going to be Celsius, Nicoma, so I apologize if that's difficult. You're going to have to convert to Fahrenheit. I don't know how to switch this to Fahrenheit here. I'm sure there's a way, but oh wait, I lied. There it is. Okay, 64 degrees Fahrenheit at night, and generally clear. For the coming week, Tuesday, a risk of strong thunderstorms and 79 degrees. Wednesday, rainy and 72. Thursday, light rain and 73. However, things are looking up later in the week. Friday, mainly sunny and 75 degrees. Saturday, mainly sunny and 79. Sunday, a mix of sun and cloud at 81 degrees. And Monday, a mix of sun and cloud with 77 degrees. Night times are typically down around the high 60s or low 70s, so it's going to be warm nights. So plan for that. And yeah, the precipitation's kind of front-loaded in the week, like Tuesday and Wednesday in particular. So not a whole lot of wind. Gusting up to, well, 35 on Thursday. That's in kilometers per hour. So generally a little stormy and unsettled early in the week, and then mixed sun and cloud and warm later in the week. So I would say, yeah, a swimsuit would be appropriate for later in the week, especially. Definitely. All right, Nicoma, I hope that gives you what you wanted, what you needed to know. Clarbus, let's do some beard combing for you while we keep going through the chat. Speaking of the chat, Bakery Guy's hanging out with us. Bakery Guy, how are you doing? Bakery Guy says 96% rules all numpad for the win. Your least favorite layout you ever have is 65%. Interesting. I can see why you would feel lacking in keys if you're a numpad lover. 65% might just not do it for you. Nevy says the hurricane's going to hit us here too in Louisiana. Going to be a Cat 1 by the time it gets here. Still going to be your first hurricane. Nevy, I hope that all goes well for you. That's got to be a little bit anxiety-inducing. Your very first hurricane. Bolos, are hurricanes fun though? Are they actually? Like I said, I don't really know if I can take that seriously or not, because I've never experienced one. Backrooms lover, welcome on in. Bakery Guy says, key grind user here. Heavy chassis, for sure. They make those things solid. Heavy metal. Alright, and then we had the Chloe raid. I'm just trying to get caught up again. I know I'm 1,000 miles behind. Lucas, BRX, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Do you think it's safe for me to turn on alerts again? I'm going to turn them on and we'll see. We'll see. Wait, did I not actually? Oh, I must have turned them off on IRL, but not here. That's so funny. Well, anyway, alert box should be visible on both again. Looks like we're safe. Looks like we're safe. Drake, good to see you. You've been lurking. Okay, so you heard me earlier when I was saying I don't know if Drake is here. Fantastic to see you, my friend. Welcome on in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for keeping an eye on the chat with us and the other moderators. Shout out to our boy Draconis, ASM artist. Y'all know him, y'all love him, but let me just get that shout out going here. Bam! Hit that follow, hit that heart, follow that man. Make your life better. Over on YouTube, Ryan Smith asks, what is your current PC setup? I remember watching your build video some time ago. If that's the one from like 2021 or thereabouts, it's the same build, but I've upgraded the GPU. It's now an RTX 4090, which obviously I need for playing Dave the Diver. Very important. But otherwise, it's the same platform. Ryzen 9 5950X, 64 gigs of DDR4 memory. The same, essentially. I upgraded the power supply as well. Now I've got a 1200 watt Corsair platinum rated power supply. But very similar to what you would have seen in that build video overall. Freaky, I'm glad that you're able to hang out with us for a little bit here. I know you're working, but I'm glad you're able to hang out with us between the work. Between the work. Christian says, what are these stars I'm seeing next to the owl's head on some people? Sorry, the what? The what? The where now? Next to the crown. Oh! You talk about the sub badge. That's Inigo. He's a cat. He's technically Kaji. He's not an owl, but that's okay. The stars are multiple years. So if you have like 2 years, I think you get one little star. 3 years adds another star. So yeah, the stars are multiple years of veterancy. That's what that's about. Oh wait. Or is it a different tier? Bolas makes a good point. Actually, I don't remember. That's embarrassing. I can't remember. Twitch does it automatically. I think the stars are for subsequent years, but I could be wrong. It could be for different tiers of sub. I think it's. Gosh, I should really know. No, I think you are right. Actually, I think the stars are for different tiers. I think you are correct. Yeah, I think that's right. How do I even Twitch? I don't know. Professional streamer, y'all. Professional streamer. Okay, yes, because Freaky is a tier 2 sub, and Freaky has a very stylish star there. Christian, you would definitely, yeah, I'm trying to remember if subsequent years add something, some kind of bling. I think they do. But I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm sorry. What I really need to do is make y'all some like unique sub badges for subsequent years. That would be ideal. One day. It's on my to-do list. Kelpie says, unpopular opinion, I can't stand 96%. The shrunken down 0 on the numpad is the bane of your existence. So funny. I mean, that's cool that like people have different preferences. That's the beauty of mechanical keyboards, right? You can do exactly what you want. Keychron makes an Alice layout 96% that I refuse to buy for that reason, says Kelpie. That's too bad. It's too bad it ruins it for you. He'll stick with the Q6. Fair enough. Fair enough. You just use the numpad so much that it's in useless to have the tiny 0. And for your use case, that makes perfect sense. Also, I don't know who's out there murdering scamps just cuz, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Man, the mods are busy tonight. Drake, thanks for being out there with your sword. We also had some chatters earlier that had to be tossed out too. Thanks, mods, for keeping us safe. Guys, can we get a big round of applause? Thank yous for our amazing moderators who keep this chat the safe, friendly, welcoming place that you all know and love. If it wasn't for them, that stuff would be hanging out in the chat for like 15 minutes while I get caught up. It's all good, Christian. It's all good, Christian. Apparently I didn't even know. Okay, Bolo says it's tears. Alright, thank you, Bolos. That's the only thing you can't change. Alright, good to know. Good to know. I could make different colors crowns for different years. That's true. That's true. Yeah, Lucas, let's get the unboxing. That's a good point. I think it's about that time, isn't it? Ain't it then? Alright, Thoric. Thoric says stayed later but didn't quite make it to the gameplay this time. No. The gameplay's still a little while because we gotta unbox this sucker first. And then we will get to the gameplay. Thorax, thanks for Thorax. Your new name is Thorax. Thoric, thanks for chilling with us. Appreciate you. We'll see you next time. You'll get to see the keyboard in a future stream. Alright, take it easy. Take it easy, Thorax. Ryan on YouTube said just upgraded to 4070 or 4080. Pardon me, super. How are you finding that, Ryan? Pretty sweet card, I bet. Sadie Makes has gotta go. Work as always. I'm like 30% live watcher and 7% VODite. Sadie Makes, I'm glad you can make the beginning of the stream, and I hope you enjoy catching up with the VOD later. Take care. Have a great work day. The Fightin' says need the numpad for work. Yeah, I get that. When I'm doing data entry, I definitely like to have that numpad. But when I'm doing other stuff, I kind of like having the extra space and the improved ergonomics for my mousing hand. So, it varies. It varies. Okay, let's unbox a keyboard, y'all. I'm going to get that Dave the Diver ambiance going in the background again because it's great. So, we voted collectively between Twitch and YouTube to unbox this sucker right here, the Lemokey P1, the premium 75% offering from Lemokey, who is a gaming sub-brand of Keychron. So, like I was saying earlier, these Lemo keyboards built on the same assembly lines, subject to the same QC and that kind of stuff, sharing parts with Keychron's boards, which makes them a very interesting proposition. The P1 here comes in at $110 for the wired, fully assembled version. You can also get a bare bones version, which I think is $100 flat, or there is a wireless version, what they call the P1 Pro, that offers 2.4 gigahertz and Bluetooth connectivity. That's $130, I'm pretty sure. So this is the wired, fully assembled one in the navy blue, which looks like it's going to be a beautiful colorway. Really looking forward to it. Big shout out to Keychron and Lemokey. They are sending these keyboards over for us to check out here. I appreciate them sending them over and sponsoring the stream so that we can check them out. and hopefully get some good clack going on in here. We shall see. We shall see. But to be very clear, they don't pay me to say nice things. There's no clause, there's nothing I sign that says I have to say nice things about these keyboards. I'll give you my honest opinions of them. Whatever my opinions are, they are not endorsed by Lemokey or Keychron. They're just what I have to say. So, just to be clear, sometimes it can be a little confusing how these things work. But I will give it to you guys straight. The fact of the matter is, when companies are sending product like this, you know, some people make the argument that it could be a conflict of interest if you are purporting to give like an unbiased review, which I can understand why you would think that, or why you would feel that, or assume that might be the case. But from my perspective, as someone who's done a lot of keyboard reviews, I will tell you, if I don't like the product that a company sends, I have no reason to suck up to them and pretend that it's a good product if it's not. Because it's a piece of crap. Why would I want them to send more crap to me? So if it's bad, I'll say it's bad. If it's good, I'll say it's good. That's how it works. That is all a preface to this unboxing, and I should make it also abundantly clear, I do not know if this is good or bad yet. I'm not implying anything one way or another. I'm just saying, just giving you a little behind the scenes look at how these things happen, what goes on through my head. Christian, I did see your keyboard request, and I will refund your points because we are doing an unboxing here. I was going to say that for the time being I cannot do a keyboard swap, so let's do that for you. Bolos, thank you for the blood sugar check. Let's do that quickly before we dive into this. It's kind of low. It's 3.4, just like it was before. So you know what, I'm gonna have another candy. Sometimes it takes a little while for it to go up though. Sometimes it takes a little while. So I don't want to overdo it, but we'll have one more for now. Thanks for that check. All right. Before we get any further, I'm going to adjust this camera so that y'all can see the desk surface here. Let's do it. Ooh, that's crooked. All right, how's that looking? How's that looking? It's not too bad, eh? All right, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. I feel like we're way over this way, but whatever. Can you see that okay? Let me just bring the YouTube chat back up here. Make sure we're at the bottom of the Twitch chat. Lonely Light, welcome on back. Welcome on back. Hope you had a good shower. Drake, I know exactly what you mean. I look forward to you unboxing my keyboard any day of the week. And there's Drake. Bolos, we went to a couple distilleries today for some bourbon tastings. That sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Freakedy said, wait, that shirt. I only saw the upper part, but it looks so cool. Yo, well now, you get to see more of it. Here, let me move my hair. This is from, you know who, regular channel sponsor, Into the AM. They have the premium everyday apparel. Sorry, elevated everyday apparel. Let me stay on brand. I cannot remember the name of this design specifically, but it's one of my faves. I like it a lot. I don't know if they still sell this design. I'm not sure. But y'all know, exclamation mark t-shirt in the chat will get you into the AM and save you 10% off anything you order there. So check it out. Chris, you're number one with the biddies right now. Heck yeah you are. Heck yeah you are. Naga says, I'm so mad at myself for not taking advantage of the 4th of July sale that Into the AM did. Oh, it's just ended. I'm sorry, Naga. I think it ended literally today or yesterday. No, it might have been today. You can go check. It might still be on. It's possible you could catch the very tail end. That is possible. Alright, for real though, let's unbox this thing. The Lemokey P1. So it comes in plastic. And actually I'm going to just adjust the microphones here so that y'all get some slightly nicer sound out of this thing. Hopefully you can hear the unboxing a little better. There you go. And hopefully still hear me. Let me know if you can't, but hopefully this is some nice tippy tappies. Alright, so let's get this plastic off of here for starters. Alright. Drake says check out the keyboard and that awesome shirt from Into the AM. Into the AM does not yet make keyboards, but if they did one day, you know I'd be reviewing them. You know I'd be checking them out here. I know you meant sick, but that is very funny. That is very funny. Flexing that into the AM. Like I was saying earlier, I went to our Pride Parade and here in town today, and it's always a great time. But I wore not this one actually, but a different Into the AM shirt, which also has lots of bright colors and like rainbow stuff on it, and I got some compliments while we were wandering about out there. So that was fun. All right. Yo, Drake, I'm glad you found it. Drake, thank you for doing the groundwork there, and finding this exact shirt and sharing it in the chat. Freak T, this exact shirt, Drake just shared it in the chat. If you're interested, All right. Yeah, you knew it, Freak T. Of course it was going to be Into the AM. Alright. So here is the P1 in box. It's a nice looking box. Lemokey's done a great job with it. We've got some nice kind of foil, embossed foil up here. So there's Lemokey P1, 75% mechanical keyboard. It's got a couple stickers on it here showing us that the P1 is using their linear red super Keychron super switches. So this is going to be nice and smooth, factory lubricated switch. We get a picture of the board down here. You also have text hopper. Yeah, isn't it a beauty? It might look a little purple in the imagery here. Could also be the color balance of my camera. Once we get it out, I think you'll see it's actually a navy blue. At least that's what they call the colorway, so I assume that's what it is. But I'm also colorblind, so I could be wrong about that. But I think it's blue. I'm pretty sure. Good evening, Stoner Shed. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Yo, I just realized the music needs to keep going here. I keep forgetting. Yeah, that's way better. Alright. That's a good name for some gamer gear, which Lemokey. Oh, and if anyone's curious, on the back here we've got just some specs. What to expect out of the product inside. 75% layout, as we can see. Double gasket design. This design will provide the keyboard with a nice, flexible typing feel and a satisfying typing sound, it says. It uses QMK open source firmware, so no proprietary software to worry about. 1000 Hz polling rate with that wired mode. Screw-in stabilizers, that's a nice little premium touch. RGB lighting and sound dampening foam. Alright, let's pop it open, see what we got. Wallace. What's up, Wallace? It is a 6-year Drake. It is one of my faves from them. I like it a lot. Alright. Earn those shillings. You know it. You know the bolos. I will only shill for companies that I genuinely appreciate myself. Like into them. I'll wear them all the time. Any day of the week. Whether I'm shilling for them or not. Lemokey has yet to be seen. We have yet to see. But it's a nice box anyway. Alright, inside that box we have a black box. A black box. Bolo says, you know a man is doing the review when it starts with, it's a nice looking box. Gotta evaluate the box, man. A box in a box. Boxception. Alright, let's pull this top off and see what we've got. Oh, look at that. Some black foam. This box makes some nice sounds, huh? I will say that much. Holy crap, drink. Holy crap, drink. I expected no less, actually, consider, but I get that nowhere is safe. I'm never safe. Lyric says my smoke alarm started beeping during the night and I had to call a maintenance guy to change it. Oh, bummer. We're not allowed to change these in rental apartments. I didn't have a ladder to reach it. Now I'm super tired. That's ridiculous because it's so easy to just pull it down and take the batteries out or swap it, but you're not allowed to. You have to call a maintenance guy in the middle of the night. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry that your sleep has been so disrupted. Freaky says screwing stabilizers a must. I mean, they're nice, right? Screw-in stabs are nice. Nice and stable. Alright, and here we are. Nice presentation, right? We've got our user guide right here, which we'll take a quick look at in a second. We've got, what is this? A little help card. Lemokey, make sure switch pins are straight before inserting switch. Now, because this is the pre-built version, we don't have to worry about that too much unless we want to swap our switches out. Please be gentle and make sure to align the pins with the socket properly. Holy crap. Drake in my wholesome stream. Alright. Here we've got actually a really nice premium looking cable, color matched, navy blue, fabric sleeved. That's looking pretty nice. Little ferrite choke there. USB type C on one end, type A on the other. This is plastic. These are not aluminum, they're plastic, but still, it's a nice cable. It feels supple. It looks like it's got some nice length to it. Overall, relatively premium feeling cable. So that's great. Yo, what's that? What's that? Olivar! Olivar, welcome. Olivar coming in for 15 months. Olivar, thank you for using that Prime sub here. It means a lot to me. I know you could use it anywhere on Twitch, and you chose to use it here, so thank you. Use it here again, which means a lot. Olivar says, thank you for the continuous hard work and great content, Nick. Olivar, it is my pleasure. Wait, hold on. Can I? There we go. There's a heart. A heart for you. Olivar, thank you for your kind support and your continued awesomeness. Welcome on in. Drunken Moon, welcome. Thanks for joining us. These keyboards are here to corrupt your children. No, that's Drake. Drake is here to corrupt your children. Kelpie, you can search the quotes. It's a thing you can do. Exclamation mark quote and then a word, and it'll search the quote bank. You can also search by numbers if you happen to know the number of one. here we've got some extra accent keys, some extra accent keycaps. This will give us the opportunity to customize the keycaps a little bit with some accent colors and maybe some fun aesthetics. But I will quickly show you here what kind of keycaps we're dealing with. Oh, it's also got Mac caps, like the command and option keys here, so that's nice. But we've also got some, yo, check this out. This is, look at that. We've got, does anyone recognize that? Does anyone know what this is? That is so funny that they include this by default. Shout out to my RMK subscribers. That is the mechanical keyboard subreddit on Reddit, and I think that's hilarious. Kind of a fun little nod to that community that they included a keycap like that. Yeah, that's the subreddit. So these are happily double shot PBT keycaps. So PBT is a type of plastic. Many consider it to be a more premium type of plastic, a desirable plastic to use for keycaps because it doesn't get shiny with use. ABS plastic will shine up with finger oils over time. PBT plastic won't do that, so it will retain its nice kind of lightly textured matte feel and look throughout its lifetime, which is essentially infinite because this is like literally just two pieces of plastic fused together. So there's no, you know, printing to wear off on here. This, you know, writing, the legends are just this plastic on the back extruded through onto the front. So these will essentially last you forever. They will outlast your lifetime. I almost guarantee it. Unless like something terrible happens to them. Like they get caught in a fire. But if you're just using the keyboard normally, you could probably type on this for the rest of your days and it would still be legible. Yeah, I agree, Serial Warrior. Take a look at it. It's pretty clean. It's pretty clean. I don't see a lot of extraneous mold marks or spurs. The thickness is not the thickest cap I've ever seen, but it seems sufficient. There's no flex really to speak of. And the legends are crisp. The legends are quite crisp. So, off to a good start. These look like reasonably high quality keycaps in the box. Alright. We've also got... Legitimately, I'm not sure what these are. These must be something to do with the gasket mount, maybe? Does anyone know what these are? I've actually never seen this before in a keyboard box. They're squishy. They're rubber of some kind. They're clearly for some kind of gasket mounting setup or dampening, but I'm not familiar with this particular item. So I because this is pre-assembled, I'm pretty sure we're not going to have to use whatever these are. It says 20 degrees on it. I don't know what that is referring to. That's a mystery. It probably tells us in here a little bit. Fig Boy, thank you for the follow. Welcome. We have a pretty standard style keycap and switch remover. Keycaps with this end. This is the wire style, which is great. These are better for your keycaps, much better than the like loop style. And then this is for removing switches, because this is of course a hot swappable keyboard. It's even branded Lemokey. Nice touch. Who's out there reminding us of the Glug Daddy? I'd forgotten all about the Glug Daddy. All right, and then someone had to bring it back. just I'm just scrolling to see if I missed anything else here. Stoner Shin. Oh, I could go for a good massage too. Spyron. I think that's a different kind of, we're talking about a very different crack. Freaky says, imagine someone looking at, or not looking at the screen, only listening and thinking, what the heck are they reviewing? I kind of now want to do that. I want to play the audio from one of these to somebody who doesn't know anything about mechanical keyboards and see what they think. Chipaku, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Great to have you here. Oh, come on, Freaky. Oh, come on. Wholesome stream. Wholesome stream. Outlast your lifetime, lovely light. Well, you know, I don't want to assume anything about your lifetimes. Maybe some of you will turn out to be immortal. It's quite possible. Yeah, totally, Serial Warrior. I think given the target audience for this, the price bracket we're looking at, these keycaps look quite solid. Freaky, I love that you are now a plastic nerd. You probably know more about plastics than I do. Christian says, you know, there's a problem with a man that's unboxed hundreds, if not thousands of keyboards. Not thousands, but 100 plus, easy, yeah. Doesn't know what's in the box. Yeah, I don't know. Does anybody know? I know we've got some keyboard nerds here, but nobody seems to know. Mysterious. And then, wait, what the heck? Huh. Look at that. Even though this is a pre-built board, Lemokey has included a pair of screwdrivers for us. This will allow us to disassemble the board, should we wish to do so. We've got a Phillips head screwdriver. This is just a handy thing to have in general. And a little hex driver. They must have some hex nuts in there. I always wonder that. Why do companies use mixtures of screws and hex nuts when they could just use, or not nuts, I guess they're, yes, I said nuts, hex screws. Why don't they just use one type of screw head? Why the hex screw and the Phillips head? I don't quite know. Don't quote it, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Anyway, whatever the reason, I think it's very considerate, and actually unseen, really. I can't think of another keyboard I've ever unboxed, especially at this price point, that comes with not one, but 2 screwdrivers, and like decent ones at that. That's impressive. Buzzbot going nuts out there tonight. No, the quotes are going nuts. Is Buzzbot even out there? I'm watching. Maybe not. Fig Boy, we're unboxing a keyboard tonight. Yeah. Okay, let's take this out. It is pre-assembled, so I don't know, Christian. Why is it 20 degrees? 20 degrees. Who knows why? Who knows? Right now, guys, some do use weird screw types to try and dissuade, user servicing. But in this case, clearly it's designed to be tinkered with, right? Otherwise, why include the screwdrivers? So as you can see, the board is nestled within this nicely protected foam niche here. So it has survived shipping without any issues whatsoever. Yeah, they do kind of look like spacers or something, don't they? That's why I thought maybe there's something to do with the gasket mount. Who knows? Alright. And the keyboard itself is in this plastic bag, which we can open over here. Over here. There is a manual, Drake. We'll take a look at that in a second. Is there a manual, screwing. Yeah, it probably does talk about screwing in that manual, actually. Almost certainly. Alright. Oh, yo, I'm just noticing. Look at that. We got a weight. We got a nice mirror finish weight on the back here. That is a nice little feature. There's another feature cribbed from the premium keyboard space. Here, let me see if I can get this off of here. This is slightly tricky. Oh, you guys ready for the peel? Oh, look at that. Do not remove the protection sticker. I did it. I did it. You'll need to see and hear. You'll need to see and hear. Look at that. Isn't that nice? That is mirror finish. It's got this lovely, like, it's got like a little scuff on it there. That could just be something that would buff out. But really nice pattern on it. The chassis is full aluminum, of course. You're breaking the fourth wall. Watch. You can see your own text. Hold on, can I? You see your own usernames in there? Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that's beautiful. So, here is the front of the board. It's got an exploded 75% layout, which is to say we have the main alphanumeric chunk over here. Then we've got dedicated arrow keys off to the side, separated out. We have 3 nav cluster keys off here on the right. And we've got a nice knob. It's a very appealing knob. Drake, don't you dare. It's a good looking knob. We'll take a closer look at the knob later. And of course we've got all the F-row keys along the top here. Yeah, it looks a lot bluer than on the box. It does, doesn't it? So this is, as I said, the navy blue colorway, which is navy blue alphas with white legends. We've got black and white accent caps, or modifiers, and then bright yellow accents. It is a good looking knob. Check it out. Check it out. I am being professional and serious. That's a lovely knob. I don't know what you guys are going on about. It's got a nice smooth top, a nice texture knurling around the outside. It's not knurling. I don't know what you call that, but it's a good looking knob. It's a little taller than I'm used to. It's a slightly taller knob than I'm used to, but it looks good. All right. Yeah, Toshizo, don't you think? It's a pretty good looking knob, I would say. All right, let me just I'll tab up here. I want to see if I've missed anything. The chat's coming on hot and heavy here, you guys. I'm glad you like the sounds, at least, as I took off that protective layer. Freak D, look, Mom on Twitch. Hi, Twitch, says Lonely Light. I will say in person, this colorway is really nice. This colorway is lovely. This is a classic colorway that originated, I think, in I don't know what the keycap set was, like Nautilus. I think GMK Nautilus was maybe the first set that really popularized this colorway. But it's a gorgeous, it's got this kind of nautical feel to it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. That knob looks like it could be polished. No, I wouldn't polish this knob. I don't think. I mean, I guess you could. Yeah, if it got a little mucky, you could polish that knob for sure. But it's pretty clean right now. I'm glad to see that Lemokey keeps their knob clean. Alright, so let's do a little tour around here. We've got an angle to this typing experience. It looks like it's maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6 degrees by default. 5 degrees. It's one big solid chunk of aluminum. Well, 2 pieces, I guess, that fit together, a top and a bottom. So that can't really be changed. There's no feet to flip out or anything, so you've got a fixed angle. So hopefully you want that angle for typing. Around the back, we've got USB Type-C. I believe if this was the Pro version, we would also have a switch for changing modes, you know, wireless mode switch. Nothing around this side, and nothing around the front. It's very clean. It's very clean. Try not to touch the mirror finish on the bottom. You can see that it's already picking up some of my fingerprints. Of the aluminum, I will say it's got a slightly chalkier finish. I've seen this on some boards before. It makes for a very nice matte look. It's really lovely, but it does pick up fingerprints somewhat easy, so you do probably want to polish it, you know, somewhat frequently to get these little fingerprinties off. But man, what a backside. What a backside. That thing is freaking gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. And of course it's got the little non-slip feet on there as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also color matched. James over on YouTube says, is your shirt from Into the AM? It is, James. Thank you for asking. Yeah, it is from regular channel sponsor Into the AM. And our friend and moderator Draconis actually shared the link in the Twitch chat earlier. Drake, do you still have that link handy? If so, do you want to throw it into the YouTube chat? If not, that's cool too. Umar says, need a keyboard collection ASMR vid. I've been meaning to do that for literally years. I've got so freaking many keyboards. It's an intimidating prospect doing a collection video. It's an intimidating prospect. Hey, Red Spear! Poet Laureate Red Spear hanging out in the YouTube chat. Yeah, for Shiza, what a backside. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? It's 1D. Thanks for subbing on YouTube. Red Spear says Twitch Mobile hates me, so I'm once again a YouTube viewer. Well, it's great to have you on the YouTube side of things, Red Spear. I'm sorry that Twitch Mobile has not been cooperating with you. Y'all unhinged by 1 AM. What is this devolving into? What is this devolving into? This is a wholesome stream. This is a fantastic keyboard unboxing. Alright, you guys. This is professional. Okay, let's give this thing a listen. I know this is gasket mounted, so I expect it to be a nice flexible feel and sound. We've got some factory lubed switches in here. We'll pop one out in a second just to see. They're Keychron Super Red switches. We've also got some screw-in stabilizers, which I should hope have been tuned from the factory and lubed as well. So let's just listen. Let's see what we got here. I'd say that sounds pretty nice. Don't you guys think? I think that's got a nice marbliness to it. We got a bit of thok going on in there. It's probably harder for you guys to hear. Oftentimes, thok is something you feel more than hear. It can be hard to confer thok through a microphone because it's like you feel it in the fingertips. But it's not the deepest or thockiest board I've ever used, I will say. It's nicely balanced though. The sound signature is nicely balanced. I will say it's got a fair bit of flex to it, but it's not an unreasonable amount. It doesn't feel bad by any stretch. Okay, let's try the stabilized keys. The hardest thing to get correct from the factory, I always say, is the tuning of the stabilized keys. Let's see what we got with the backspace. So a little bit of tick over here, you can probably hear that, but pretty minor, and that's only on the extreme left side. If we come back to the middle, that's pretty respectable. I would say it's not the best tuned backspace key I've ever heard, but it's certainly a cut above average. That's satisfying. Let's try enter. It's got a nice poppy sound to it. Again, a slight tick on the left side, but in the center it sounds great. Also, I didn't mention it, but this keyboard is using cherry profile keycaps, which is a sculpted profile that uses, it's like OEM profile, which you're probably familiar with, but it's a little shorter. So they're a little shorter. It's nice looking though, eh? Isn't that pretty? I mean, who does it in Freak D? Who doesn't? Drake is just loving every moment of this stream. Bolo said, I just watched your 2023 favorite keyboards video the other day. I hope you enjoyed it, Bolos. There were some nice boards that I tested out last year. Lonely Light says, wait, he has a favorite keeps video? Yes, I put it out at the end of last year. I reviewed my favorite keyboards of 2023. I went over them, I overviewed them, if you will. Yeah, I think that was in December. I love the colors on this board too, are attractive. I think this thing looks fantastic. This is a gorgeous colorway. Alright, let's try out left shift here. Let's see what we got. A little bit of tick on the left side. A little bit of tick on each side. You can hear it there. Right in the middle is fine, but on each side, a little bit of tick. But not bad, not bad. I'd say it's the weakest of the three we've checked so far. The space bar is so tough to get right. It's a very hard key to make sound and feel good. So let's see what Lemokey can manage with it. Here we go. Oh, interesting. So they have dampened the bottom out on this space bar. If you listen, there's something under there that it doesn't have a hard impact. If you really mash on it, you get it, but overall, not bad. A little bit of tick in there again, but yeah, maybe a little more tick than I thought. It's on both ends. Yeah, okay. So, like a lot of these keys, if you're right in the middle, it's pretty solid. If you move into the edges, you start to get a little bit of tick. Not ideal, but also not unfixable. What I would probably do, and what I might in fact do with this board, is I might go in, take a look at those stabs, and see if I can wholly mod them. I might also check the flatness, the balance of those wires. That can often be what leads to tick like that. With a bit of tweaking, I'm sure you could get those things silent and buttery smooth. Out of the box, they're not bad. They're not bad. I would say backspace and enter are excellent. Shift is pretty good. Spacebar is great if you're right in the middle. As soon as you deviate to either side, there's a little more tick than I'd like. But overall, an above average showing in the stabilized keys, I would say. XO5K, welcome. Welcome. Thanks for joining us here. Umar asks if there's a channel code for Into the AM. Oh, yes, certainly. If you would like to save 10% at Into the AM, sorry that I didn't see your message there. You can use !ITAM in the chat. Actually, does that work on YouTube? Let's find out. Let's find out. Can't remember if I've got that enabled on the YouTube side of things. The bot might spit out a link or not. Or ! T-shirt. Sometimes it takes a second. Let's try that. If not, I'll give you a link. But you can save 10% off your entire order if you use my link at Into the AM, and you will also be supporting the channel. I'm just going to do it in Twitch chat and copy it over. I should really set that up on the YouTube chat. Oops, that's not going to work. Gotta use this one. There you go. There's a link for you. Thank you for asking, Umar. I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely tick, but not too shabby. That is correct. That is correct, Lonely Light. I would agree with that assessment. Fricty says it's like a wine appreciator, but with keycap sounds. You know, I consider myself a keyboard sounds connoisseur, sure. Bolus, you might be right. It could be those rubber things under the space bar. You could be correct. All right. But do they work at 30 or even 21? Oh, no. Okay, so let's quickly pop off one of these keycaps and just take a look at one of the switches on here. We will pop off the tilde key here. So, as we saw earlier, some pretty nice looking keycaps. Solid build quality. Nice quality control on those. Here's one of Keychron's super red switches on this thing. These are budget-oriented switches, there's no denying it, but they do come factory looped, which is fantastic. They are very smooth, actually. Here, listen. And I will say, they have very little stem wobble. Very little stem wobble. Watch this. Let's see if I can get the focus to actually. Okay, let's see. There, that's as much as I can get east-west stem wobble. North-south. Also very little. Very tight tolerances. Like surprisingly tight tolerance on that thing. Again, especially for what is ultimately a budget-oriented switch. I think these things maybe would go for like 15 or 20 cents a switch, which is way less than the more premium switches out there. So you can see underneath that we've got a nice switch pad. So we've got some IPXE foam that sits under each switch, provides a nice soft bottom out, and of course we've got foam sandwiched between the plate and the PCB as well, that you can see in there. There's also foam pour-on, I believe, foam underneath the PCB to provide that additional sound dampening. We've got south-facing LEDs on this board, which is nice. Shouldn't interfere with anything. And I bet you they'll look pretty good too. These are, of course, not shine-through keycaps. They are, you know, solid keycaps. So you could put a set of shine-through caps on here if you wanted, but why would you? This looks so spectacular. So the RGB will be shining through just between the keys there. Sorry, Lonely Light, what's that? I just saw what you said. What is that? Was this a joke? The 25 dead thing? Or am I missing something? I don't know whether to take that seriously or not. I only just saw what you said there. Freaky lube is absolutely important. If you want things to sound and feel smooth, lube it up. Lube it up. Yeah, Kristen, sure, let's pull off that space bar. Let's see what's under there. Let's see what's under there. Time to investigate. If I can get under there without destroying these caps. Sometimes it's actually tricky to get the space bar off. Oh god, what have I done? Oh god, I feel like I pulled out the switch. Okay. That's so funny. Ooh, that's a tight fit. That's a very tight fit. Lube is especially important when it's tight fit like this. Okay, there we go. So that's just another one of those red switches. Interestingly, this aluminum, it does mark up pretty easy, but it also cleans up pretty easy. So here you can see under the spacebar what we have is some foam emerging from underneath the plate. There's some pieces, just sort of chunks of foam in there, and that's what's padding that bottom out. These pieces right here. They do a pretty good job of it. They do a pretty good job of it. I'm just feeding Drake now. I'm just giving Drake what he wants there. And you can also see the stabilizers on either side there. And that's it. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, I think the stabilizers need a little bit of work. But overall, I think it's sounding and looking pretty good. Let's pop this one off as well, just to see. Yeah, the stabilizers are definitely lubed. I can see the lube in there, but I think they could use a little bit of work with a little bit of custom work to really make them sing. All right. Okay, it's a joke. It's a joke about the spacebar test causing earthquakes again. Okay, I thought that's what it was. Because it had been a little bit and I was late getting to what you said in the chat, I just had lost the context. I just wanted to make real sure that I hadn't missed something important. So no, it's not those little rubber dudes. I really don't know. What those little rubber dudes are for. So the 20-degree things are stabilizers. Well, they're not though. I don't know what they are. They're still a mystery. Hey Bruce, what's up, Bruce's? No need to lie the knob though. Sorry, what the knob? I'm gonna show you all the knob right now. Check out this knob. Isn't it beaut? I'm gonna let you hear the knob right now. So it's got little detents in it. There you go. There you go. There you go. And makes a nice chunky sound. Solid click. Kevin, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Novacall, welcome on the YouTube. Thanks for the kind words. Novacall says, what's up, man? Love the content. I appreciate that. Thanks, Novacall. Bruce, I was wondering if you were going for something that didn't quite come through there. I have to know what those rubber dudes are for. These rubber dudes are a little smaller than the rubber dudes I'm familiar with, I have to say. Christian says, only complaint so far is the placement of the USB-C port. As a person who plays vertical, I would not get this port personally because of that. I see. You don't like the centered placement? I'm of two minds. Sometimes I prefer it off to one side or the other. But personally, I don't have a problem with my regular usage having it centered like that. But I could see how that could be an issue for some, for sure. Oh, Bruce, no, this knob does not need to be lubed. This knob looks and feels fantastic. Really smooth, really smooth. Absolutely. Praise Nom. Okay, let's take a quick look at the keyboard manual here to see if it explains what those are for. Gives us our default layouts. It absolutely does not. As a matter of fact, it doesn't even show them as included contents. Look, it tells us that we've got a cable, keycap, switch puller, hex key. Oh wait, hold on a second. 12 by 20 degree gaskets, silicone grains in the box. So, okay, so they are for the gasket mount. So what I think these are is they're a different softness of silicone. I don't know how degrees refers to the softness, but what these are is if you wanted to, you could open this thing up and you would find a set of these in there, but they would be firmer than these ones. These are softer. And so if you wanted to swap out the ones that are in the board, the gaskets, you could do so with these softer ones, and that would give you a softer, flexier typing feel, and probably a more dampened sound as well. So I think this allows you to customize the feel of your gasket mount. I'm pretty sure. Yo, what's up, Jarvo? How you doing? Hey, Poggle drop in the chat. Poggle's good to see you. Thanks for joining us here. Poggle Drop is one of the OG Twitch ASMR streamers. Poggle's been around forever. And also rated on in here the other night, which was fantastic. It was great to hang out with you and your community, Poggle. How are you doing tonight? Thanks for joining us. Why are so many people dying in here? I'm just unboxing a keyboard. I wish I could tell you. But yo, go hit that follow. Go follow Poggle Drop. Thank you for that that shout out, Drake. I appreciate that. Yeah, comp programming. You're ultimately correct. Yeah, that is there for that gasket mount, which essentially, like, will sandwich the plate between these little silicone guys, I believe, and then the whole plate and PCB assembly essentially hangs off that, right? So, looking for a place to lurk while you figure out how to mod Beat Saber. Okay, are you modding Beat Saber on... Sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear my tummy. It's growling. I'm hungry. Are you modding it on Quest, or do you have it on PC? Because there's a really great program for modding it on PC. Okay, let me see if I can find one second. Here. I was doing this a little while ago. It was a new program that I had just come across, and it's great for like managing different versions of Beat Saber and a song library across different modded versions of Beat Saber. Let me just see if I have it. I can't remember what it was called. It's just really dumb, but it was a really super handy piece of software. I forget what it was called though, and I haven't used it for a little bit. I know that is not helpful in the slightest. What was it? I need to do another Beat Saber stream. It's been ages, you guys. I want to do another Beat Saber stream. What about you guys? You want guys come hang out on Beat Saber stream? Do you stream Beat Saber, Poggle? Okay, I'm sorry. That's completely useless. I cannot remember what it's called. Mod Assistant. It could be. Let me look it up. There's a one that's like been around for a long time, and it is a very easy way to mod things. But there's another one that's like that was newer and is super useful. Beat Saber Mod Assistant. Sorry, this is completely derailing everything, but okay, I think MOTU System is the one that I've used for a long time, and that one is pretty useful. But there's another one, a newer one, that was super useful. Tell you what, I'll check after the stream, and I'll whisper you on Twitch here if I can remember what it is. If I dug into my Beat Saber folder, I'm sure I could figure it out. Anyway, I'll let you know. I'll DM you. We were unboxing keyboard here. I got completely derailed. I was just catching up on chat. Bruce says knobs in audio we would call a potentiometer or a pot. See, that's new to me. I did not know that's what you would call them. In keyboard land, we call these things rotary encoders. Rotary encoders. But I just like to call it a knob. I did eat before stream, Kristen. I did earlier, but it was a little while ago. All right, let's plug this thing in. Let me clear up all this stuff here. Get all this stuff out of the way. Then we're gonna plug it in. I'm gonna type on it a bit so you can all hear it in action, and then I will give you my first verdict after first usage here. Alright, let's put all this stuff back. Lots of pack-ins with this thing, lots of pack-ins. It's solid. It's a solid package. Don't you dare drink. Don't you freaking dare. Oh my god. That quote command is getting some good use tonight, y'all. Some good use tonight. Alright. I really do make this too easy for y'all. Y'all want some of that Beat Saber soon? You betcha. Oh, Freak D just dropped 10k channel points to add a new reward or command, which will help me get a snack. Yo, Freak D, that's a fantastic idea. That's a really wholesome command to request. I will get that implemented for the next stream. How about that? How about that? Oh, somebody sent you some instructions. All right, cool, Poggle. Good. Van Grouch, welcome. Oh, yo, Novacall, thank you for the kind words about the shirt. This is from regular channel sponsor, Into the AM. Apparently, their 4th of July sale is still going right now. If you're interested, you can save 30% off their entire store, plus an additional 10% using my link, which is just above you in the chat there, if you're curious. If you're curious. I'm just saying, if you wanted to, check out their stuff and save some money. That'll get you there. All right. Let's test this thing out. I'm having a really hard time staying on track here today, you guys. Y'all are wild tonight. Okay, let's plug this thing in. Ooh, look at that. So we got some RGB. I'm gonna go to my favorite monkey type, which is a great website for doing typing tests. And I'm gonna set it to 60 seconds, and I'm gonna type for 60 seconds. I will tell you, I'm not the world's fastest typer. I saw someone in the chat earlier asking what my typing speed is. Typically around 80 words per minute. So not actually like blazing fast. Fast enough for me, but not like wildly fast or anything like that. Bruce says, I thought about spending some channel points to have you create a check-in with Sarah. That is so wholesome. That is extremely wholesome. Yo. I'm sure she would really appreciate that, without a doubt. Happy spouse, happy house, as they say. Just next to her, hey Sarah, how you doing? Just shout it. Yeah, typically 80 words per minute, and I don't know, everyone has different points of reference in terms of what, like they are comfortable typing, what they consider fast or slow or whatever. And I don't mean to be like, oh, get good, you gotta type faster or anything like that. All I'm saying is, for me, 80 words per minute is pretty typical. I've certainly seen people typing up over 100, 110, 120. I cannot do that. Those people are flying. Whatever you type at, as long as it's good for you and you get done what you need to get done, there's no judgment here. There's no judgment here. Exactly, Christian. I've seen GB do typing tests before and hit like 120. I cannot do that. GB's unreal. All right, let's do a little type here. Do you guys want this up on the screen, or do you care? I don't know if I really want it. I'd have to add a new browser because it's Firefox. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna type. You guys can listen. I'll tell you what the result is. All right. 60 seconds. Here we go. Here we go. Also, typing with an audience is actually pretty tough. Like, I make a million more mistakes when I'm typing on camera. It's true. It's true. All right. Damn it. 82 words per minute with 94% accuracy, according to Monkey Type. According to Monkey Type. I'll take it. I'll take it. What do you guys think? That sounded pretty good. That felt really good. I'll tell you, that felt smoother than I thought it was going to feel. I really like the smoothness of these switches. They have a nice, smooth, looped feel to them. That backspace felt great. That space bar, it had that tick. You heard that. With a little bit of work, you could definitely work that out. Overall, I think it felt and sounded pretty darn good, especially when you consider that this is at the $110 price point, a full aluminum keyboard with, variable gasket mount options, QMK and VIA enabled, hot swappable, obviously, RGB, and some pretty solid keycaps out of the box as well. I don't know. I'm pretty pleased with that. I think this is a pretty solid value proposition. Now it's got some very stiff competition. There's a lot of really good stuff out there these days at that $100 price point, but this, I would say, hangs with the best of them that I've tested. In that bracket, and it sure looks fantastic. By default, the knob here controls the volume, just in case anyone's wondering. But again, totally configurable through QMK. So, Christian, lovely light, thank you for cheering me on. Thank you for cheering me on. Freaky says it's definitely a keyboard. Definitely a keyboard. It do be clacking, says Lurid. I think it sounds pretty good. I think it has a nice clack. It's got a little bit of thok. Maybe a little more clack than thok, but I think it's a nice clack thok. And it's a solid clack thok that this thing does. LM97 says it definitely helps you digitally imprint alphanumeric characters on any electronic display via a personal computer device. Well, I'm glad it does that, because if it didn't do that, it wouldn't be worth much, would it? So. Oh, you guys. Yo, Phase Beast, what's up? Phase Beast out there says, I'm working, but future me says hello and thanks, ASMR Giga God Riz Lord. Phase Beast. Yo, future Phase Beast. I hope your work went well. Thanks for dropping on in. Appreciate you, Phase Beast. Take care. Take care. Okay, gang. Alright. Lonely Light talking about that proposed check-in on Sarah command says, best part is you don't tell her it's a command, so when you ask 7 times in less than an hour, she'll be confused. I'd have to make it kind of pricey to avoid abuse, or I could set redemption limits, I guess, but maybe that would be no fun. Alright, friends, well, that is the long and the short, no, mostly just the long, of Lemokey's P1. This is their premium 75% board. You can check it out by typing !keyboard in the chat. You will find a link where you can go pick this up if you're interested direct from Lemokey. I don't have a coupon for you, I'm afraid to say, but it's $110 for this fully assembled wired version, $130 if you want the pro version with the wireless. I think at that price point, it is some pretty spectacular value. This thing feels amazing in terms of the build quality. It's got a fantastic weight to it, all aluminum design. The keycaps, again at this price point, really nice double shot PVT. The only minor nitpick I have about it is that from the factory, the stabilizers, they could use some slightly better tuning, I would say. I probably will take some time to wholly mod them myself, try and work out those clicks and ticks. But I think functionally and aesthetically, this thing's pretty stellar. I think that gasket mount feels really nice. I think the sound is a really fantastic, satisfying blend of a little bit of clack, a little bit of thok, and I'm really impressed with these Keychron Super switches. These are the Super Reds. I do have the Super Banana switches over here. I'll pull one out and we'll just give a quick listen up by the mic, but they're factory lubed and they do a great job. So these are Keychron Super Banana switches. They are also linear. They're a little bit heavier, so they take a little bit more to push down, and they rebound a little more rapidly, a little more vigorously. It's got a nice pop to it. Definitely a bit more clack on the rebound as well because of that heavier spring. You know, I was calling these linear, but these are absolutely not linear. I'm sorry. I was just playing with it here. I'm like, that's why they're so poppy. These are totally tactile. I thought their Super Bananas were linear. These are definitely tactile. That's what I get for not testing them before I start talking about them. Yeah, they absolutely have a little leaf and a tactile bump in there. They feel a little bit like a baby kangaroo switch to me, actually. That's so funny. But yeah, they're definitely tactile, not linear. I'm very curious to try those out. I'll have to pop them into the keyboard. I thought they were just like a yellow equivalent, but no, they are tactile. Chat, I feel like, okay, at some point I had to kind of stop paying so much attention to all y'all in chat. You're freaking wild, and I don't even know what to say. What is happening in chat? You guys are off the hook. You're off the hook. Do people say that anymore? Off the hook? I don't think so. What do the kids say now? Cooked. Yeah, sure. Chat is cooked. That's a good one. I like that. All right. I'm going to continue using this keyboard for the rest of the stream, so you guys will be hearing it as we play some Dave the Diver shortly. But right now, right at this very moment, it is time for me to show you my face again, because y'all been staring at my very fine t-shirt here for a little bit. But anyway, big shout out to Lemokey for sending over the P1 for us to check out today. And in a future stream, we will be checking out their X5 as well. Thank you all for voting on which one you wanted me to unbox. I hope you all enjoyed this unboxing and testing with the P1 tonight. And again, if you want to check it out, gotta do the call to action. You can check out that link, !, keyboard in the chat. And that will get you there. Alright. Let's bring this back on up. I have a face, I promise. It's not quite as cool as that t-shirt, but hey, it's your boy. Let me just straighten this out a little bit. Hey, how's that looking? Yeah, that'll do. Alright. Hey gang, it's me. It's the disembodied voice. Face reveal as I still let go. Wow, for the first time ever. Freak D, we've missed you too. I'm really glad that you can make it out this morning. You guys have been cracking me up. I've just been like, I've been keeping an eye on the chat, but I could not follow everything. Let me just readjust these mics. Get these guys going there, like so. Bring it in, bring it right on in here. We'll do that. You know, truth is, I'm going to be adjusting these mics again in just a moment for the beer, because I'm going to go get the beer, and we're going to crack it open and pour it out. You know how it goes. Get your beer tingles going on. Oh, hello there. Yeah, you can read my lips. You've been sitting in silence this whole time. Hey, visual triggers are a thing. Well, we're going late tonight, Naga, because I started so dang late tonight. So yeah, we're going a little late tonight, for sure. I do work in the morning, though, so rip. F's in the chat for my sleep. But, that's right, who knew I had such long, luxurious, silky, golden hair? That's a hair reveal more than a face reveal, really. Hair reveal. Freaky says, I'm staying until 20 minutes, because I have started working at 8, and I've done nothing yet. Freaky. Okay, don't let us get you fired. Okay, I'm gonna get the beer. You're gonna be able to hang out for the beer pour. Alright, Freak D. And then by the time we get to gameplay, you're probably gonna have to ditch, but that's how she goes. But I will be right back. Y'all, be excellent to one another. Thank you, JBZ, for wait a second. JBZ just joined up on our YouTube memberships. Yo, JBZ, welcome on in to YouTube memberships. That gets you exclusive early access to my weekend videos. It also gets you some fun emotes that you can use in the YouTube chat. And gets your name in the credits on every single video. Plus, that fun little icon, that little membership badge next to your name in the YouTube chat. The keyboard. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's a keyboard. JBZ, thank you for your kind support. Welcome on into the YouTube memberships. I hope you enjoy. Alright. Okay, yeah. Okay, snack and beer. I don't know what I'm going to get snack-wise. I'll figure out something. But the beer, for sure. Anyway, I'll be right back. Y'all be excellent to one another. I'm going to leave you with some Dave the Diver vibes. BRB. I'm sorry, every time I alt tab away from the game, the music stops and it's real sad. I know. I just wish it didn't do that, but it's just the way it is. It's the way it be. There, now I've got them back again. Some Dave the Diver vibes. Wow, that's a lot of flames. It's a lot of fire in the chat. I've never seen, I can't even say it with a straight face. I've never seen that happen before. That's remarkable. Oh my god. Okay, y'all wanted me to get a snack. I got a snack. I got a cookie. Alright, I'm gonna eat this chocolate chip cookie right now. My blood sugar is once again low. It is been real stubborn tonight, actually. Real stubborn. Cookie? It's a small cookie. Pleasing small cookie. Also, Drake over lighten up in the YouTube chat as well. I appreciate the commitment to the bit. I also appreciate our attractive out there attempting to control the flames. Alright. Freaky asking, is it still customary to burn the chat? I guess you got your answer, Freaky. I guess you got your answer. Before you even asked the question, you had your answer. Also, Baby Yorkie, welcome on in. Welcome on in. We now have the burning potato, Freaky. Oh yeah, you found it. What do you think? What do you think? Okay, I wish I had a... What is this about microwave tiny buns? I would absolutely demolish a microwave tiny bun right now. But I don't have it. Don't have one. Yo, Bruce. Oh, you know, just chilling. So in addition to the blueberry, I also got... Sorry, the cookie. I also got an enormous bag of blueberries. Because blueberries are something that is like a seasonal thing here in BC. We grow a lot of them around here. And this time of year, you can get blueberries for real cheap. You can get 5 pounds of blueberries for like 18 bucks. Sometimes as low as like 12 or even 10. And that's Canadian dollars. So we just have a ton of blueberries right now. And it's delightful. It's delightful. They're so good. Wait, you're telling me not to microwave a honey bun, Lonely Light? They straight up turn into plasma. Oh, okay. I'll have to be careful then. I will not microwave a honey bun then. Thank you for that warning. Yo, over in YouTube, what the heck? JBZ says, hey ASMR nerd, just wanted to say your videos have helped me through stressful times and have made me get into strategy and sim games. Once again, thank you very much, and a big hello to chat. JBZ, thank you so much for the kind words. Thank you for joining up on our YouTube memberships. Thank you for the $10 super chat you just threw out there. JBZ, that is extremely, extremely kind of you. I'm really glad that what I do has been able to help you over the years. And also got you onto some cool games. That's really rewarding to hear. It means a lot to me, and I really appreciate you coming out to share that. And so kindly signing up for the memberships and the super chat there. I know that it's very quiet over in the YouTube chat right now. We've got about 50 people just hanging out over there, vibing quietly. We also have a bunch of people hanging out over on Twitch, and I'm sure that they really appreciate that kindness as well. And if they could see your chat, they would say hello, JBZ. Yo, Twitch, want to say hello to JBZ? Welcome to JBZ. Thanks, Boggle. This is the thing about having the split chats. Sometimes it's a little tricky to make the two connect, but that's the way it be. Well, freaky, I wasn't gonna eat all of these blueberries. Yes, this would be like a meal of blueberries. I'm just having a few, but they're really good. They're real good. Yeah, Twitch is a little crazier, a little bit wilder. All right, I'm just gonna keep these here and just munch on them as we go. But thanks all for welcoming JBZ in so warmly. JBZ, I don't know if you can see. Well, you can see the Twitch chat on the stream, but they're all saying hi. All right, tonight's beer, gang, is this really beautiful can. I've never seen this particular one before. It's from Stanley Park Brewing, which is appropriately situated right next to Stanley Park in Vancouver. Stanley Park is kind of the big city park there. It's beautiful. This is their Parklandia Hazy IPA, and it's got a lovely can. Look at that art. Makes this gorgeous looking vista. In some ways, it kind of looks pretty tropical. Okay, no, it is pretty tropical. We got palm trees. We got a tentacle. I don't know what's going on there. We got a squirrel up there. We got like a heron. We got a lion, a dolphin, some mushrooms. I like the colors though. Isn't that pretty? It's real nice. Dead Boy Jovi, here's the beer. This is the beer. You might have asked that before I showed it. Stanley Park Brewing, I will say, so they've got some okay stuff. Some of it can be a bit mid for me. Doesn't always hit. I would say that they're all right. They're solid, like B tier brewery for me. But I do like me a hazy IPA. Their stuff isn't bad by any stretch. It's just not like remarkable to me. But maybe this will be the beer that changes my opinion. Let's see. Now, oh shoot, I just realized. Sorry. I realized I'm so bad with this. Creme the Existential requested beer lore 2 hours ago. Creme. Obviously, I did not get to your beer lore at that time. I'm reading the beer lore out right now, so I'm just going to refund your points. Also, Freaky, I didn't even notice you asked me to hydrate a little while back. So, Freaky, this hydration, thank you for that request. This is my water. It's in a glass with bats, because that's how we roll in this household. Everything's got bats or skulls or spider webs, take your pick. Gotta stay hydrated. It's crucial. Alright, but yeah, this is a pretty nice little can. It's gorgeous art on there. The can reads, step into a magical place where the imagination wanders. Your senses are elevated, and all the wonderful tastes of nature run wild. Come to Parklandia. You can see it's brewed with barley, which is normal for beer, but also wheat and oats. That's how it gets that haziness. A hazy IPA has a haziness to it, a cloudiness that also lends a nice smooth mouthfeel. Helps round off some of those jagged edges that you can get from a heavily hopped beer. And this is a fairly heavily hopped beer. I think if we go to the brewery's website, !beer, and you click through on it, it says here, this is a juicy, hazy IPA that packs a hoppy punch, delivering bright notes of cara orange, pineapple juice, dried mango, red grapefruit, and apricot. I do not know that you can identify all those individual fruits in this beer, but I'll let you guys know when I try it. Brewed using Citra, Idaho 7, and a Mosaic hops, Parklandia pours a hazy sunshine yellow that's soft and medium full-bodied. Let your taste buds and imagination run wild. That's a lot of tasting notes. So we'll see if I can find any of those things in here. But suffice it to say, it's going to be juicy, it's going to be fruity, it's going to be a lovely, lush hop flavor. That's what I'm expecting here. JBZ says, JBZ can definitely see all your chats, Twitch gang. Also, JBZ says, I do appreciate the design of the can. It's real pretty, isn't it? It's very pretty. Freaky says, I've tasted some sweet tea with a really similar colored can. It's got a little bit of like a Arizona iced tea vibe. Not quite in the visual like stuff on it, but the colors, I don't know. Sort of. I'm colorblind, okay, cut me some slack. Grandma, I appreciate your understanding. I'm glad you are still here. I guess I could have just taken your points and read what it says on their website there, but you know what? I did it for free. You have your points back. Thanks for understanding. Freaky says, I recently went to a Comic-Con in England and discovered The Companion. That's like a group that centers in mental health in fandoms. I've never heard of such a thing. That's cool. They do streams and have a newsletter and all that stuff. Huh. I feel like there's a distinct niche for something like that could be quite valuable, especially because it depends on the fandom. But fandoms can get weird and like toxic, and if you have opinions that maybe run contrary, some hot takes, that can end up being like really unpleasant. So is that kind of what it's for, Freaky? Is that the idea? Yo, Drake, are you heading to bed? Drake says, well, my man, I'm getting tired. It's because you were working there overtime to make sure you got all those quotes in the quote bank. Gonna head to bed. Thanks for the rest of the stream. Hope the rest of it goes well. Drake, thanks for being the man. Thanks for just being an amazing, straight up, big-hearted, awesome dude. We appreciate you so much, Drake. Thanks for being here with us. Thanks for keeping an eye on the chat, keeping this place safe, welcoming, friendly, and everything you do for us. Y'all, give Drake a big hug. Give Drake a big hug. Big mental hug for our boy, Draconis, ASM artist. And I'm shouting that one more time. There you go. Have a good night, Drake. Thanks for chilling with us once again. As always. Okay, you guys agree that it's got a similar kind of color set to Arizona iced tea. I'm glad. I'm not losing my mind. Alright. That's very cool, Freak Tea. That's something I never really considered as a something that might be offered as a service, but I'm glad it is. Dead Boy Jovi falling asleep just from chatting. Hey, well, that's good. That's good. That's the idea. I'm glad we're helping you wind down. Get some sleep. Melvy Coral, welcome in. Welcome in. Alright, I'm gonna crack this can open. We're gonna pour it. Alright, let me do that. I'm gonna just turn down the volume a little so it's not too loud when I crack it. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Very good, very good. And then let me adjust these mics so you guys get the crispest pour possible. Alright. The crispest pour. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's do it. Yo, thank you for that follow, Melvy Coral. I appreciate that so much. Great to have you here. Alright. Y'all ready for for this. Let's go. It's a nice foamy head on here. The head is the foam. That's what we call it in Beerland, in case anyone's wondering. Really mounds up on here. Check this out. Sorry, I'm just gonna let you guys continue listening to it because it sounds so nice, so sudsy, so foamy. But it also looks really nice. It looks satisfying. There you go. Nice fluffy head on there. Beautiful hazy golden pour. So crisp. Hey, Cozy Times ASMR, welcome on in. Glad you can join us. Cozy Times has joined us over on YouTube, and Cozy Times has an awesome YouTube channel with some really chill, excellent content. You guys want some solid tingles over there? Solid tingles is a bad description. Solid is not really the word you want to describe tingles. Some relaxing, very chill, very cozy tingles. Go check out Cozy Times ASMR on YouTube. Subscribe. I agree, JBZ. That was nice and crisp, wasn't it? Yeah, that'd be really cool, Freak T. If you want to link me on the Discord, I'd love to check that out. That would be neato. Dead Boy Jovi, it is my pleasure. Thank you for being a part of it. Thanks for being here. Alright, gang, what are we toasting tonight? Tonight we are toasting self-care. We're toasting taking care of yourself, even when it means sometimes you gotta say no to things, even when it means sometimes you gotta disappoint some other people. That's part of life. It can be difficult. It can be really tough, especially if you're a people pleaser type who, you know, really likes to make other people happy. But you gotta look after yourself first, y'all. You can't help others if you're suffering yourself, if you're not taking care of yourself. So cheers to self-care. Yo, what is that? Melvy Coral, thank you so much for coming on in with that raid. We're just toasting self-care as a concept because I think it's really important. But now we're going to toast Melvy Coral and the raiders coming in. Cheers. Welcome, y'all. That is a lovely hazy IPA. And what a lovely and unexpected raid, y'all. Melvy Coral, thank you so much for bringing your community on in here. Pardon me, I'm just going to adjust this microphone. There we go. So that you can hear me a little bit better. A little bit better. Hello again. Hello again. Now, let me check. Am I following you? Is that something I'm doing? Or am I not? Let me just see. Also, what is it that you stream over there? So you are an ASM artist, and I'm not yet following you. Fixed, solved. It is fantastic to make your acquaintance. Thank you again for coming on in here. Let me get that shout out going on. Shout out. There we go. Y'all, you see that heart on up there? You go click that heart. You'll be following another awesome ASMR creator on this platform. You can never be following too many ASMRs on this platform. You never know when you want some tingles. You never know who's going to be streaming. So please go follow Melvy Coral, support another ASMR creator, and go get some awesome tingles over there. Like I said, this is my first time encountering Melvy Coral stream. I'm going to go and hit that follow and make sure that I check it out when I can. I'm looking forward to dropping on into one of your streams. Thank you again so much for coming on in here, bringing your community on over. I hope you had a good stream. I hope hope you had a good one. What were you all up to over there? Also, Christian, thank you so much for the 10 biddies. I appreciate it. Himkey, is that right? Himkey, thanks for following. Welcome on in. Yeah, that raid hit just in time for the toast. I'm just scrolling. Here. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Text Stomper, you got the perfect picture of me. A screen cap. You just screen capped some embarrassing face. It's a thumbnail from my YouTube stream. Okay, now I need to know. We've had quite an eventful stream so far tonight. Are you guys still wanting to do a little bit of Dave the Diver? Because that was the original plan. We were going to play a little Dave the Diver. But we've had a busy time here. By the way, Melody Coral, like I said, I really appreciate you coming on in. It is a pleasure to meet you and your community. If it so happens that you got a raid and run, please do what you gotta do. We were just talking about self-care. So if you have to take off, get yourself a drink or a snack or some sleep or whatever, please don't feel that you gotta stick around. Of course, you are more than welcome to if you would like to. But thank you again for that raid. Very, very kind. And for those who came on in with that raid, please make yourselves at home. If you'd like to continue vibing with us here, we are happy to have you here. And I should introduce myself. I'm very rude. My name is Nick. I'm the ASMR nerd. We do ASMR nerdy stuff and gaming around here. We unboxed the keyboard earlier in the stream. That was a lot of fun. And now we're going to play a little bit of this super chill game, Dave the Diver. Wow. Dave the Diver. Dave the Diver. Dave the Diver. JBZ, cheers to you also. Thank you. JBZ says the first one to help you is always yourself. It's gotta be. Christian, that's really kind. Thank you for those 10 cents. Distributing the wealth from your overtime work. That was very kind. Freak D says I have to go get some work done now. Alright, Freak D. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day. It was so awesome having you here. We missed you. I sure freaking missed you. I know others here did too. It was wonderful having you back, and I hope you have a fantastic day and week. And I hope we get to see you again sometime soon. I hope it's not forever. Take care, Freak D. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Cheers, Freak D. Roman the Rizzler, welcome. Heck yeah, Cozy Times. Cozy Times says self-care is so important, especially if you're an empath, if you're the kind of person that, really feels deeply, especially, from others. Certainly, you can't take that all on yourself forever without, taking the time to care for yourself and process those things. For sure. Thanks, Naga. Dave the Diver. Okay, let's go. Let's play some Dave the Diver. Thank you for the 10 cents. Just sounds hilarious. I don't know. I appreciate it. Whatever. That wasn't me trying to be sassy or anything. I appreciate it all. Oh, you guys. It's really warm in here. I'm melting. It was like a 30-degree day here, which is warm for here. I know some of you are probably like, man, that would be a cool day. And that's 30 Celsius, I should specify, which is, I don't know how much that is in Fahrenheit. Freedom units. What is 30? I always get confused. I don't know. 30. No, the other way around. 30. That is 86 degrees. And I was outside for a lot of the day because we were at that Pride Parade. So that was pretty warm. And it is pretty warm in here tonight. I am pretty toasty right now. I gotta say. That is neither here nor there, though. Alright, so. Dave the Diver. This is the game where we play Dave. Oh, shoot. I remember that the dialogues in this game, the characters appear right behind where my camera is. So I'm actually gonna just move my camera down, and we'll see if that helps. Just to make sure that, hopefully. All right, and then there's the shadow. That's awkward. Variant overlay, is that what I want? Oops, that's me. There you go. Hopefully that'll allow you to see the characters a little better for this particular game. I'll just live down here in that corner. Troxyjed. I don't know how to pronounce that. T-Roxy GHD. I'm not sure. Anyway, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. JBZ says, would a GoFundMe for multiple mini fans in your room help with the high temperature? I straight up have a fan. Well, it was under this table. Yeah, I literally have a fan over there. I didn't really want to turn it on because it can be kind of loud. So, but that's okay. I'll manage. Thank you for your concern, though, JBZ. Lonely Light says, I think that's my cue to lay back and get some shut-eye. I'll be back consistently on Sundays now that I'm no longer beyond busy. Excellent news. I've missed you all, and it's been wonderful to be here as always. I've missed your energy, Lonely Light. I've missed your vibes. It's great to have you here. Hey, it's always my pleasure. It's always my pleasure, my friend. You have a fantastic sleep. I hope you wake up feeling refreshed, relaxed, ready to face the world, take on the world, or at least ready to, face your week. Sleep well, Lonely Light. It's great having you back. Jeff, I really enjoy this game. We've played a little bit of it a few times here on the stream. I don't think I'm that far in, really, because I spend too much time talking, not enough time gaming, but I love the vibes. Is this bottom far left important? I don't know. We'll find out. Christian, we'll find out. You can't see my bar? What bar? What bar do you need to see? Maybe that's where my oxygen is. You might be right. We'll find out. There might not be any perfect place for me to be. I mean, I could always go here. I want to just go, whoops, that's the wrong thing. Don't want to move that. Let's just, wow, going on an adventure. We'll go over here. Oh, we'll go down here. Right there. Perfect. Nailed it. Yo, what's up, Ross JP? How you doing? I've heard that the DLC is very good, JBZ. I also heard, are these guys doing a collab with Nikki? Is that it? You know, that mobile game with all the jiggly butt physics? You know the one. You get ads for it too. Don't pretend you don't. I think it's called Nikki. Apparently, there's some kind of Dave the Diver collab with Nikki, which I think is a hilarious, like fantastic, hilarious thing. But I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm guessing it's because both devs are Korean. I'm pretty sure, and so maybe that's how that came about. Raid Shadow Legends. No, not Raid Shadow Legends. The heat is getting to me, maybe a little bit. It is pretty darn warm in here. Playing some Predecessor. What is Predecessor, Ross? I feel like I should know what it is, but I don't. Attractive. I hope you get to go to a Pride Parade someday. It is a really fun, just energizing, life-affirming experience. We have a fantastic Pride Parade and day here. For sure. For sure. Yeah, Tech Stomper, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not sure that, I think it's like, I think the collab technically is Dave the Diver stuff appears in Nikki, not Nikki's appear in Dave the Diver. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. Cozy Time says you're melting and I have the fire going here. It's so cold. Why don't we trade some heat? You can take some of my warmth. I'll take some of your chilliness. It sounds like you have a great opportunity to be super cozy, which is I think, well, I like the summer. I like the winter. I think it's easier, if you're cold, it's easier to get cozy than it is to get cool if you're hot. Does that make sense? Maybe that's not true, but to me it seems that way. But I hope you're having a cozy time there. Yes, this is the one where you have the sushi shop, which is really hard to say. Sushi shop. It's hard to say that like 5 times in a row. Sushi shop, sushi shop, sushi shop, sushi shop, sushi shop. Predecessor is a MOBA, sort of like Smite. It's in early access. Okay, cool. Very neat. Okay, sorry you guys, I got side railed. No. Side railed? Is that a word? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm putting myself back here, and we're just gonna, hopefully it doesn't cover up anything crucial. If it does, I'll bust out the green screen. Maybe that'll help you see some stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go for a dive. Oh yes, we have to rescue. I forgot one of our contacts. This guy of the weapon shop. Oh crap, that really does not work. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna bust out the. This is professional streamer, y'all. Professional streamer. I'm gonna bust out the green screen. It'll help you see the character art behind me a little bit more, a little bit better. So just give me 1 minute. 1 minute. Adam over on YouTube says, hey guys, I'm new to Skyrim modding. Which mod list would you recommend that's popular and stable? I have a powerful PC, so hardware limitations should not be a problem. Well, that's a good question, Adam. I've actually not been using like pre-built mod lists. I generally build my own, but I don't know, everyone seems to really like that Nolvus. I think that one's very popular, but I've never used it myself, so I cannot vouch for it. If anyone in the chat has suggestions for popular Skyrim mod lists for Adam in the YouTube chat, feel free to share. All right. Let me get that green screen going here, gang. 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves. you know, it occurs to me that my shirt is probably going to act like a green screen when I, there we go, and when I turn on the chroma key. But that's just how she goes. And ta-da! How's that looking? I look a little green. And my shirt, can you see the game through my shirt? Not really. Okay, that's not too bad then. How about that then? Is that a little better? You can see behind me a little better. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps. Chat is freaking popping off tonight, you guys. I don't even know. Bruce says, I mean, hey, I love me some Zargala the Orc Woman from Raid Shadow Legends. Does Zargala the Orc from Raid Shadow Legends have jiggly butt physics? Because that's going to strongly influence my opinion of Zargala the Orc from Raid Shadow Legends. Oh boy, the heat really is getting to me. You guys really burning the chat down while my back was turned? That's extremely rude. Extremely rude. Miss Emmy 2403, hello. We're having a great time. We're having a great time. Things are pretty chill. Pretty chill. We are just vibing here tonight. Wait, Miss Emmy. Hold on a second. I just had to double check. It's Emily. Emily, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's so good to see you. Thank you for joining us. I hope you are doing well, Emily. Johnny Bone, welcome on in. Pardon me. Johnny Bone says, hey Nick, this is going to be my safe space for a bit as I'm in the direct cone of this hurricane. Yes, please, come on in. I hope that you are in a safe physical space, that you are as prepared as you can be. I've never experienced a hurricane before, so I don't know what needs to be done to prepare, but I'm sure you've done what you've got to do. You've lost power. Well, you're among friends here. We're going to help you through this. Give you a place to hang out. Just be comfy. And hopefully weather that storm. Weather that storm. 3 hours and 15 minutes in and finally starting the game. This might be a new record. You might be right, Christian. It's possible this is an all-time record. I can't remember what the previous record was. We had a chat command to check it, but I don't remember what it was. It's too long ago. No one will ever know. Alright, let's play some Dave the Diver. Let's dive. Yeah, 3 hours 15 might be a new record. It could be. Oh, this water looks refreshing. This looks beautiful. This water looks like it would be lovely to just dive in. Okay, so what I was trying to say earlier is our weapons specialist has tasked us with acquiring his anime figurine, which was lost down here. That was unexpected. Not a bad thing. What is up? Not a bad thing coming in with 1,000 biddies. God, that is such a tremendous fanfare. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Says here's to the new record. Keep up the great work. Are you guys seriously encouraging me to take even longer before I start the streams? Is that what you're trying to encourage here? I hope that wasn't too loud for folks. But yeah, I honestly think this is probably a new record for how long it's taken us to actually get to gameplay. Not a bad thing. That's super kind of you. Thank you for your generosity, your kindness, and just being super hype and being an awesome part of all this. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. What was I saying? Oh yeah, anime figurine. This guy's waifu figurine was lost in the depths. The cargo ship that was carrying it dropped it, and then it got scooped up by a terrifying beast down in the depths here that resides within a oh no, wait, what was it? The cargo ship got sunk. That's right. And we almost found the figurine, but then a giant tentacle reached out of the sunken cargo ship and pulled it inside. So we have to get into that sunken cargo ship and recover the waifu figurine for our weapons specialist. That's what's going on here. Ronnie be chillin'. Thank you for the follow. If you be chillin', you be in the right place, Ronnie. Welcome on in. Ooh, nice little oxygen. All right, let's while we're down here, of course, we also have to acquire some fish for the restaurant. And this is one of my favorite types of fish because they are we've leveled up the sushi from the parrotfish, and we've also they also leave a lot of meat. You can get a lot of meat off these guys because they're pretty big. There we go. Nice. That's right. This is a quest for the lost waifu. Now, I think there was something special we needed to break into that ship with. That sunken ship. And I don't know if we have it. I can't remember what we needed to use, actually. Now that I think about it. Wait, what was this? Flame harpoon. Johnny Bones is trying to make it to daylight. Currently 4:22 a.m. local time. Well, I guess it'll probably be daylight soon. I mean, your favorite is further south than I am, so I guess maybe your sunrise is a little later at this time of year. It's pretty early here for us. It starts to get light out here by about 4:30 or even earlier. Like faintly light, but still. Oh, we got some fishies following us. Ooh. Nice. And you guys get to hear that lovely new keyboard we have. I think we might have a boss battle coming up, Christian. But yeah, we have to remember what we actually have to do to access it. Also, we have some kind of VIP that we're gonna have to prepare some special sushi for soon. I probably should check to see what we actually need for that. I should have definitely done my due diligence before we dove down here, but instead we're just gonna keep going down until we find that cargo ship, and maybe we can get into it. Ooh. Oh shoot. Ow. Hell yeah, Barracuda. Oh, we're already running out of air. Are you kidding me? We do have a oxygen tank, a portable oxygen tank we can use. Oh, but look at that. Right on cue. We found one down here. Perfect. That'll top us up. That will top us up. Perfect. That allows us to keep going. Uh-oh, that sawfish is scary. Oh, here it is. This is gonna get us. Okay, here we go. Ah, shoot. Dave is behind the chat now. Okay, 1 second. Let me just turn off the, overlay entirely. My poor stomach. Growling. It doesn't get light where you're at till about 6, Christian. That's probably because you're a fair bit further south than me, I guess. We did a few other channel points redemptions, Christian. We did do, I read the weather for Nakoma. We had a hydrate. We had a beard comb. But not a lot. You're right, not a lot today. JBZ says, I think the clicking of the keys, I can't read what you are definitely working. Tapa, 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 tapa. They are really nice sounding keys, I will say. Alright. Dave here says, oh, this must be the door. Let's try using the gas cutter from Duff. So it's down here already. There's that gas cutter. Let's grab it. Oh wow, this is a mini game. Use the cutter, or turn on the cutter and use the mouse to move it. Keep your movements inside the circle. Oh man, this looks tricky. Looks tricky. Alright, let's see what I can do. Okay, this is not too bad so far. It's pretty slow. Oops. Like, this ain't so bad that I immediately screwed up. Okay, we're moving a little faster, This would be a lot trickier to do with the controller, I think. It's pretty straightforward with the mouse, though. Good. Come on, that's perfect. Oh, here's Duff, the guy who we're rescuing the waifu for. Oh, I was in too much of a hurry to properly tell you how to use it, but you figured it out. Yeah, I think that would be pretty tough on controller. Tougher. Go in through the open door now. Oh man, are you guys ready for whatever tentacle beast lurks within? Lias-chan, your master is coming. I don't want to. What? Bro, Duff, no. Bro. No. Why'd you make me read that, bruh? Alright, dare we go in here? I'm kind of scared. I think it's gonna be really scary. We do have a Gatling gun, so there's that. Alright, let's do it. Oh man. You sense a dangerous creature's presence. Enter. Once entering, an event will proceed that will end with you returning to the boat. Okay, you know what? Let's cancel. Let's go do a little bit more fishing first. Let's harvest some more fish, just so that we have a little bit more to take back to the boat. I appreciate that the game gives you that warning. Basic underwater rifle level 2. Is that better than what we've currently got? Well, maybe. They'll get 8 shots with it. It does 22 damage on average versus the 12 to 36 that our current weapon does. It says it's an upgrade, so sure, let's take it. Let's take it. JBZ says, I would not be surprised if Duff said ooh woo during you get that figure. I don't want to know anything about Duff's ooh woos. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Lassus, thank you for that intense stare request. We will do that, but first we're gonna, by we I mean me. First I would like to the heck, man, let's get some jellyfish. I'd like to finish this shoot. Fight, and once we get back to the ship, then I will intensely stare. Oh, come on. I just want some more fish. Give me some more fish. Get some little fishies. No. Some small fries. Rude. 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 Nice. I'm a little scared of that. It's not a swordfish. What is that? I actually forget what it's called. Oh, there's a chest over here. Let's see what that's about. Trigger bomb trap. I'll take it. Could be useful. Okay. All right. Oh, nope. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away. This guy's just coming after me. Paddlefish? Is that what I called him? He's probably not actually a paddlefish. That's probably wrong. Man, we have a lot of carry capacity left. A lot more fishing we could do. Really? I didn't get him? That's a bummer. Come on now. There. A dusky grouper. Hopefully when I'm mashing on those keys it's not too loud for you. I know it's a little intense. Come on. Oh my god. You gotta mash those really fast. There we go. A big eye trevally. Is that our first time getting that thing? I'm just collecting a bunch of random fish here, you guys. We're not necessarily like high level with any of these types of sushi, but I just want to fill up a little bit before we go after this tentacled beast of the deep. Alright, you know what? Let's do it. Let's fight this thing, whatever it is. Do you guys hear my stomach? Shoot, we're running out of air. I hope that when we get in here, it stops counting our air. Let's do it. Let's do it. Huh? The space below seems larger than expected. Take a look around, Dave. Oh no, wait, sorry. This is our friend Duff. The space below seems larger than expected. Take a look around, Dave. Gotta get my voices right. Ah, crap. We're still low on air. Oh, nice. There's some MOTU right here. Perfect. Perfect. We're topped up. I'm kind of scared, you guys. A sniper rifle, eh? Okay, sure. Let's try it out. Oh, there's some more oxygen down there. Underwater scooter. We'll trade it for the trigger bombs. That scooter will let us move faster, which I think could be very important here. This is pretty sussy, you guys. Oh my lord. Yo, there's the waifu figurine. There it is, the pink delivery box with Leah's Chan inside. Well, way more importantly, look at that giant squid. So that's our culprit. I guess it knows a good thing when it sees it, even if it's just a squid. It seems to be asleep. Sneak up and bring it back quietly. I've come too far to go back empty-handed. I guess I'll try approaching quietly. Oh man. Giant squid. What the frick? What the frick? It's awake. I need to get back. Oh, we don't even get to fight it? Dave, don't tell me you're gonna chicken out. Use the gun I gave you. The harpoon will be of no use. Lias-chan, here we come. Okay. Oh, what the frick? Bruh. How? How am I supposed to dodge that? I assume I gotta shoot it in the eye. Nice. Oh. Oh, and then... Okay, we can hide up here. How many shots do I get with this thing? Covers up its eye. Does that mean we can get down there and rescue? Nope. Ow. Oh crap, we're also out of ammo. Okay. Let's see about grabbing some more oxygen here. And there's some ammo down there. There's also something in here. Oh, long distance underwater scooter. Huh. Interesting. Is Elden Ring underwater? A little bit. Okay. We got some more sniper rifle ammo. We got 3 shots. Let's not waste them. I don't know how many shots this guy's gonna take. Nice. Okay, he pushes us back. That's alright. Okay. Okay, let's get in there. He's gonna reveal his eye briefly. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. Boom. I think we might have done it, you guys. We did it. Wait, what? Wait, did we just murder a mermaid? What the frick? What's going on down here? What? Wait, were those sea people just now? Huh? What do you mean? All I can see is the pink delivery box. Bring it back quickly. It's awaiting rescue. Telling him won't do any good. I'll have to go up and tell Dr. Bacon. Because we have this whole side story where we're trying to discover these sea people and their relics. Nobody believes they exist, but now we've seen them. Pardon me. I'm not sure if we murdered a sea person or if we rescued one from the tentacle monster. Also, LM97, I am always a fan of just random scam murder, so thanks for that. Alright. The box is pinned under a squid tentacle. I'll have to cut it anyway. I wonder if it's edible. I should try taking it to Boncho. Giant squid sushi is on the menu. Okay, we got chop it out of the way, I guess. How do we do that? Oh, I see. Nice. And let's grab the delivery box. Duff's pink delivery box. There's supposed to be a figurine inside, but I'm not really all that curious. I'm kind of curious, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, that's the one. Come back up to the boat. I'm so relieved. Lias-chan. right. We did it, y'all. There we go. Now we know it's inside. It totally is. His waifu figurine. Yes, Leah's Chan. Leah's Chan. To think she hasn't been damaged. Oh, there's salt water everywhere. I'll clean you up. Here comes Leah's. Leah's? I don't know how to pronounce that. Oops, I said Leah's Chan's line by accident, though I'm the master. Ahem. In any case, a promise is a promise. Here you are, the deep sea headlamp. It's a recent model that turns on automatically as necessary. I must go help Lee's Chan recover. Goodbye, eternity. I assume that's her line. I assume. Wow, okay, that was... Whoa. Well, I guess that's over for now. Come to think of it, I did bring this. What will I do with this giant squid tentacle? It smells so awful. I'm not sure it can be used to cook with. I'll have to give Boncho a call. Alright. So, we went pretty deep. We acquired a variety of different fish. Looks pretty solid. Fish tank. Alright, so we're good to oh, let's call Boncho. Let's give him a ring here. Boncho is our sushi chef. Sushi chef. Where even the frick is our call? Here we go. Boncho. Let's do it. What is it, Dave? I was helping Duff, and I defeated a giant squid. That's incredible. I couldn't bring the whole thing, so I cut off a bit of its tentacle. Is this edible, perhaps? Of course. The ammonium chloride that helps it float gives it an awful stench. However, as in, that's a drawback. And because it's very tough, it is difficult to cook using conventional methods. I don't think we'll be able to offer it to our customers anyway. Why don't we close up shop for the day and hold a party with the squid? A squid party? I've been so busy since we opened that I haven't treated you to any proper food, despite all your hard work. Whoa, that sounds fantastic. Let me clean up a bit. Come to the sushi bar when you're ready. Dr. Bacon will be there as well, so I can tell him about the fish people I saw. It's party time, y'all. Hey, it's like all our friends. That food critic, a cute kitty cat. Dave, you're a bit late. Everyone's been waiting for you. Whoa, you've finished all the cooking already. Oh, when did everyone arrive, though? Alright, we can talk to everyone here, it looks like. Talk to Cobra. Talk to Dr. Bacon. Alright, let's do it. Yoshi is the food critic. This is her right here. A party with customers. There's been a lot of progress. Very good. Well, has there? Restaurants should put their customers first. Food, drinks, service, and customers are the basic foundations of a restaurant. In the past, there was only a rigorous chef and his cooking. I was also here from the beginning. Yes, but you weren't very noticeable. Do you remember what I told you back then about the reviews on Cooksta? Which is the social media app where people review our sushi restaurant. You said there wasn't any real mention of me. But now people do mention you. albeit rarely. They say things like, he poured me hot green tea, or he was working hard preparing the wasabi, or he was friendly, he looked busy. Oh, the customers are recognizing your hard work. Well, that makes me feel good. Customers are honest and intuitive, more so than you think. They know if you're sincere, kind, diligent, or skilled, and they react accordingly. That's why I find this moment hard to believe. To think that obstinate Pancho is working with people and holding parties. I think it's thanks to you, Dave. Oh, that makes me wonder what he was like in the past. I can't divulge details about someone else's past. Well, that's very upright of her. But maybe someday, if the opportunity presents itself, I might be able to tell you. Hey, welcome back, Octo. Good to see you again. We're still going, although we're going to have to wrap it up pretty soon. LM97 says, I like how calmly Dave just walks around the restaurant after fighting an ungodly behemoth hundreds of feet under the water. I know he's generally not very bothered by most things, honestly. He's a pretty chill dude. Alright, let's talk to Cobra, the owner of the restaurant. Dave, congratulations. We're at a bunch of sushis and now getting around. Oh, he looks in a very good mood. Look at this squid tentacle. It's the sort of thing you dream of eating as a child. Do you? I'll bet more people will flock here if such things are offered on the menu. Aren't we eating this because it's difficult to serve to customers, though? You're right. What a pity. Everyone will try or want to try something that looks like this, regardless of the flavor. I don't know about that, Cobra. Regardless of the flavor, you say? There's no way Pancho could stomach that. Let's go with something else. Alright. How about the depths? I have a feeling there must be things down there. Things that'll make people jump out of their seats. If Dr. Bacon's research is successful, this place will be famous and filled with people. Huh. You're right. When that happens, we'll make tons of money. So let's keep at it, Dave. Let's get rich together. Thanks, Cobra. Alright, this is Dr. Bacon, who studies the sea people. Dr. Bacon. Oh, Dave! Was that it? I, saw the sea people down below. You what? You really saw sea people and not dugongs? What did they look like? Or were they dressed? Did they resemble humans? Their torsos looked like our own, but the sight of me scared them off into the depths. I couldn't get a good look. Oh, that's too bad. It could have been an amazing find. That means we might encounter them in the depths. That's where the signal is strongest. Perhaps there's even a village. A village? Yes, they have artifacts, murals, a language. They are beings with a unique civilization. It would not be surprising if in the least, for them to live together in a village of sorts. That would be quite the find, indeed. An ancient civilization under the sea could be revealed to us. Dave, you're my best hope. Keep up the good work. Man, everyone's relying on Dave here, eh? No one's asking how Dave's doing, though, after fighting a giant monster. A giant squid tentacle. It really is an ingredient that's difficult to handle. Suppressing the stench should allow me to reach its essence. You're still studying the ingredients. Good work today, bringing back precious ingredients. This is a difficult sort to prepare, but that's part of the fun of cooking. So, how does it taste? The food's always been great, but today is even more spectacular. Well, since there was a lot of it, I made many different dishes, though we won't be able to offer these to customers. There seems to be no end to the path of the chef. It's a fortunate thing to have a path to pursue. The same can be said of the study of ingredients. Dave, please keep persevering, and one day we'll succeed. I'm not sure what you mean by... Sure, I'll be sure to bring back more fish. Nice. Pick up the beer. Oh, this will be right here. Whew. That's a good stuff. Macho's food is so nice. I can understand the growing popularity of the restaurant. Or maybe it's because I caught the fish. In any case, there's been a lot of stuff going on. Giant squid, sea people. There's no end to the mysteries of the ocean, even if it's dangerous. Well, I suppose I'll have to go even deeper tomorrow. Wonder what I'll find. Whatever. I'll think about that tomorrow. Time to toast with everyone and rest. Everyone's just hanging out, chatting, and toast. Look at that. Dave's finally fitting in somewhere. What the frick is that? What? What? Is that dude about to come shoot up our party? What? It's the next day. I guess he didn't. Good morning. Dr. Bacon's out today. I must have drank too much yesterday. I feel sick. You did seem a bit excited. You don't get gatherings like that every day. That sort of occasion calls for joviality. Oh, you can't throw up here, Dr. Bacon. Oh, I'm not the drinker I used to be. In any case, take that deep sea headlamp Duff gave you and try venturing down into the depths. It'll probably turn on automatically when you reach the right depth. And don't forget, you'll have to enhance your diving suit if you want to venture into the depths. I'll have to enhance my equipment first then. By the way, do you happen to have scuba? Oh boy. Oh buddy, don't. Oh buddy, no. That's gross. Oh god, he left it. It's just floating there in the water. That's disgusting. He's asking me to enter the water after that. Huh? Some kind of mail is here. Should I check it? Okay, we've gotta check our mail. So we've started a new chapter, I guess. Chapter 2 of the game. Alright, shush. Jellyfish Party. The Blue Hole Tourism Committee. Hello residents. We have finally launched a tourism committee to promote the newly discovered mysterious blue hole. That's where we've been diving. Our first event, the Jellyfish Party, will be held in 3 days. If you know of any restaurants that can serve jellyfish dishes to match the theme, please spread the word. Alright, sure. Oh, a party. What a nice looking picture. I guess they're trying to open this place for tourism. I just hope it doesn't get too chaotic. Well, it's a party held on a special day. Yeah, we just need to prepare for more customers. The mail said the party's theme was jellyfish. Jellyfish dishes would be popular. It's October 15th, so we have 3 days. Make sure you prepare some jellyfish, whatever kind it may be. Let's hit the jackpot. Thanks, Cobra. Alright, special customers arrive during events. Prepare the dishes they like in advance, and you might hit the jackpot. Huh. Alright. Wow, there's a lot going on in this game. They just keep adding on more mechanics. Yo, what's up, Harold? Hey, Quickscope. Yo. Quickscope says first time on stream, just popped in to say I love you, Nick. Aw, Quickscope. I'm sorry, I didn't see your message. Hopefully you didn't say that too long ago. But Quickscope, that's really kind of you. Thank you. And welcome to a live stream. Glad you could make it. LM97 says one day of petitioning Cobra to allow Dave some time off work to go enjoy the beach. Right? Grapple says, Dave, I know you're running a bar, diving for fish, and uncovering an ancient sea civilization, but can you go down to the shops and get me some ice cream? My life depends on it. Thanks, Dave. Right? Yeah, it really is like that. It really do be like that. Rando Lopez, yes, very late stream, which I am going to wrap up right now because I got started super late. And then I wanted to do a full-length stream here, and then I got carried away with the game, so it's extra super late now. And I have work in the morning, so I'm making bad life choices. What did I toast earlier? Self-care. This is not a good example, but we had a good stream. I enjoyed it, at least, and I hope all y'all did too. Friends, thanks for coming and chilling with me here. Because it was a bit of a later stream, I feel like we got to see some new folks who don't make it out very often. That's really cool. We had a lot of fun unboxing this beautiful and like nautically themed, kind of visually thematic keyboard from Lemokey, their P1. This thing's really nice. I'm going to use it over the next few days. I'll give you some updated impressions come Sunday, or Thursday, the next stream. So next stream will be Thursday, hopefully starting at the normal time around 9:30 p.m. Pacific, not super late like it was tonight, but it was extenuating circumstances tonight. In the meantime, if you want some more ASMR nerd content, you can go check out the YouTube channel. I've got a video up tonight with Manor Lords, which is that beautiful medieval village simulator. Super chill. I really love that game for ASMR, and I hope you enjoy this return to Manor Lords. I hope y'all have a fantastic week, and I hope to see you on Thursday's stream. Before we wrap it up, allow me to remind you once again, if you're interested in this Lemokey P1, you can check it out by typing !keyboard in the chat. I'm going to do it one more time. You will find links there. The same will work over on YouTube. I'll do that there. That will get you links to the P1 and the Lemokey X5, which we will check out on a future stream. Big shout out to Lemokey for sending those over today. I really enjoyed unboxing it and checking it out with y'all. And we should go raid. Let's go see who's streaming right now, because we were the lucky recipients of some awesome raids from a handful of folks here tonight. Melvy Coral came on in, as well as oh gosh, who was in before that? Miss Chloe. Miss Chloe raided before that, which was really nice. It was wonderful to see them both. Please go follow those folks, support some awesome ASMR streamers, and let's see who is streaming right now that we can go raid. Who is live? It's so late. It's so late. That's a rerun. That's a rerun. Let's go raid Serenico. If Serenico is accepting raids, let's find out. Because Serenico is fantastic. I think we raided Serenico recently, but you know what? I always love hanging out over there. So let's go see if Serenico will take this raid right now. Looks like it. She's got raids turned on. Friends, Serenico has awesome, super, just awesome chill vibes over there. Sorry, I'm getting real tired trying to string together words. But if you hang out in the chat with us here on Twitch, We will be heading over there in just a moment. You just gotta sit tight for a few minutes here, and we will pop on over. If you're in the YouTube chat, you can jump over to the Twitch chat, and you will automatically be brought over with us. Yeah, Serenico's great. You guys will love it. You guys will love it. When you get over there, maybe hit that follow. Support another awesome ASMR streamer. I'm sure Serenico will appreciate it. We also have that raid emote if you want to let them know where you came from. That's available to subscribers on the Twitch as well. Alright, gang. I'm going to go collapse into bed. I'm very tired. I hope that y'all had a great time chilling with us here. Thank you for one final scamp slay. I appreciate that. It's a great way to end the stream. Big thank you to all of you for coming on by, choosing to share your valuable time chilling with us here, making this community a better place just by you being here. And a huge shout out to our awesome moderators as well. I saw them busy in the chat tonight. We could not do this without them. Love you, mods. You guys are rock stars. All right. Good night, guys. Good night.